Hello, chat.
Hello, chat. What are you chortling about, red boy?
Technically, you're also speaking to my chat, so it sounds like you said hello to my chat, even though you're speaking to your own, and I find that funny.
I was speaking to your chat. My
Dead
chat doesn't get
chat!
a hello today.
Loser has a dead chat! Well,
Scary,
well, well.
spooky elevator water moments. That one is still insane, man. Our town is flooding. Let's take the elevator to the ground floor. Fucking idiots.
Yeah, oh my god, I forgot about that one.
Pagan, the model looks great. Who made it? The same person who made my model.
Yeah.
He's had it for a while. More people should go over and subscribe to Pagan and watch his streams so he can get the watch hours and start getting super chats.
Yeah. Oh, I
Number
forgot to put the
15.
link. Ah, damn it. I keep forgetting to put the donation link in my
You
damn.
fucked up like you always do. Oh wow, the soundboard stuff just isn't coming through Discord at all anymore. That's unfortunate.
I don't know if there's a way to.
Oh, you know what? I think. Hold on. I think my microphone changed in the thing as well. Yeah, it did. Ah! Okay. Now it should work. Hold on. Why must you fail me so often? Yes! Now I can do this and you'll be able to hear it.
Kill Jester.
There we go. I like how I remembered to put it in uh, the link in my previous stream that we did, but not this one. The one where we're actually collabing.
Yeah.
Ree.
In case you haven't seen my message on Discord, I'll be off for the Frostpunk stream on the 22nd. Yeah, I do have that day off. I need to take care of some things that day, but I should be available to stream on the 22nd.
Paste, save.
Is that Cree in real life on the thumbnail? Yes, it is. Dude,
Right.
I fucking love that Skinwalker image so much. It is so fucking good. Chat, you cannot comprehend the absolute fucking quality of this image, okay? Hold on. This is a work of art.
All right, I updated the description. The donation link is now in there if anyone wants to donate. Also, hi Pagan. Oh great, the goat man is here. I'm not watching. Ree! How dare you?
Chat, look at how amazing this is. This is the best image ever we have of a Skinwalker, okay? It's really good. I'm super scared even looking at it. You cannot understand how scared I am seeing that there.
I can't believe pagan streams have also been infected by the woke left. Now I have to endure those goddamn Canadians too. uh, well, you see, chat. Jesus rose after the third day. What else do you do when you rise? You wake up woke.
Oh, Cree, YouTube is finally set up for streams. Do you mean your YouTube? That's good. Especially with the way Twitch has been lately.
Hey,
Oh my god.
you got both the models to be in the same stream. Yes, finally. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but we just never got around to it.
Yeah, we were procrastinating super hard on it and kept forgetting. We'd be like, hey, I'm going to stream in 5 minutes. And we'd be like, oh shit, we meant to do the thing, but we haven't. Wah.
Yeah. One of the things I wanted to do. Hold on, I can actually give a visual display of what I wanted to do. Is
on your screen, it won't work on mine anymore.
Yeah, it won't work on yours, but it'll work on mine. One thing I wanted to do was have my character like I'm pushing the wrong button. There we go. I overlaid you to be in front of me, so it won't work even in this example. Yeah, I was gonna be sitting on his shoulder like this, but I can't figure out how to lock the models together, so that's not gonna happen. At least not right now. Not until I figure that out. It might be a while. Look at how I tower over his puny form. He is so tiny.
Wow. I can't believe the Cree stream has been infected by the woke rat boy.
So now we're just both woke.
We're such in his model, it's just us today.
We do not allow lizards on my streams.
No reptiles allowed. I think Such has his movie nights today at this time. Well, actually, that reminds me, Pagan. I don't know how late you intend to be up tonight, but after we work on the Jurassic World script, we should probably do Jurassic Park and Lost World, maybe as a movie night on the Discord.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is a 26-minute video. Should we get into it?
Yeah.
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Ariel sent in this next creepy video. Now, Ariel says that strange things.
So I've already got a problem.
What?
You start off your video saying, oh, this viewer sent in our next video. Really? You could have, like, worded that a bit better for the start of the video. Like, yeah, I know it's the whole thing your channel does, but this is the start of the video. It just sounds weird to be like, for our next video, at the start, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a little thing, but it's one of those things that just jumps out at me. Hey, Pagan, do you want to hop on TF2 sometime? I need to play that on stream again, too.
Yeah, I need to test it again to see if I can even play it on stream. Because the last time I tried to do it, it was so laggy I couldn't do anything. But I have changed my OBS settings, so I might be able to do it now. I'll have to test.
Things often happen in their home, especially around their cute little dog, Bingo. Doors in the house open on their own. Things mysteriously fall to the ground. And Bingo often seems to bark at something that she and her husband just can't see. One day while Ariel and her husband are watching TV, this happens.
Yeah, that's us. It is strange. My family is interested, but who cares? It's so boring. What the heck? What happened, Bubba?
The little dog seems to be pushed and then squeals in pain and absolutely freaks out. Jumping.
It probably had a bad dream.
Yeah.
That happens to dogs. Like, animals can dream.
Actually, it doesn't look like it's being pulled. It looks like it's shifting its weight, and it looks like it might have accidentally, like, you know, like pinched a nerve or something when it was rolling. Like, it might have accidentally got its, like, foot caught or something and, you know, hurt a nerve or something. My dogs do this. I've had our dogs do this exact thing where they were, like, laying in the chair totally fine, and then they slightly move, and then they, you know, scream a little bit and jump over to like the bed or something and act like they're wounded and shit because they slightly hurt themselves when they rolled over a little bit. It's like, oh my god, you fucking babies. This isn't fucking paranormal. This is, oh my god, it's this shit. It's again with the whole fucking like literally nothing happens in the video, but I'm going to claim it's paranormal.
Yeah. That's the thing I hate about the paranormal shit. Like, I find it fascinating as far as like, oh, could ghosts and fucking skinwalkers and whatever be real? Probably not. But like, it's interesting of like, what if? But then it's ruined by all this fucking low effort slop where it's like, oh look, a dog moved slightly and got scared. Could this be a ghost?
Your dog clearly saw a ghost, Pagan. I doubt that.
Well, I mean, you have said your house is haunted, so there might be legitimacy to that one.
I mean, maybe. There has been some weird shit that has happened here, but still, I don't think it was a ghost. Have you guys ever watched one of the videos from They Will Kill You? I've never even heard of that.
No, neither have I. The name of the channel sounds a bit try-hard.
It does.
If I'm gonna be honest.
Add chat on screen. I don't like cluttering up the screen with chat and stuff like that. That's why I don't have an overlay or anything like that, because I don't really like them.
I can't believe he hates chat.
Refusing to get off the couch. But just what happened?
Refusing to get off the couch is literally just like jumping up and getting comfortable sitting on her lap. Bro. The dog refused to get off the couch. It's literally just a clip of like the dog settling in because that's what dogs do.
God, this is this is pathetic. First video too. First video he opens with, and it's this. Like, oh my god. You know what? I'm glad I chose this name for my stream. It is very fitting.
My god, this is too scary. I can't watch anymore. No, stop. This is scarier than Final Destination. Also,
I love the thumbnail I made for this video. It's shit and I love it.
Oh yeah, you sent me that earlier. That's fucking cursed.
It's got Patrick in the corner. It's got a black silhouette in the road. It's got Trixie freaking out. It's got fucking Fluttershy in the corner screaming, and then me in the middle looking like, oh my god, what's over there?
You're gonna invoke chat to ask you about it, Pagan. Hello, Goatman. Hello, Mouseman. Hello, all my Enwas.
Yo, Enwa.
Are we spooked yet? I am very spooked. I am more scared now than I ever have been in my life. Since you missed it, Exhumed. There was a dog lying on the floor, and it either pinched a nerve or it had a bad dream, so it yelped and jumped up on the couch. This might actually be the scariest thing ever recorded by camera. It is not for the faint of heart.
They have no idea. In this next video that unfortunately was posted online with no credit, a man says that his dog has been acting odd for no apparent reason for the last 15 minutes. So he grabs his phone and starts filming.
It's been freaking me out for about 15 minutes. I know, dude. What's going on? What are you seeing? Something's been spooking him. He's jumping around. This dude. What are you seeing? Why don't you back up? Charlie. I know. Calm down.
I mean, we've talked about this before, but like, it probably just hears something that's bugging it.
Yeah.
There's a bug? Yeah, there could be a bug on the wall, too.
Like, there could be a bug, there could be something outside making a noise he doesn't like. He could just want to go outside. Like, there's a million explanations for this. I hate these type of videos where the only evidence is, oh, well, my toddler said he saw a ghost. My 1-year-old said he saw a ghost, or my dog barked at the wall for a few minutes. It's like, oh my god. It doesn't mean anything. I hate these videos. I hate this kind of stuff. Waste of time.
Dogs do this all the time, literally, yes.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you, like, dogs and cats, how many times have, you know, I've just been sitting there, and the dog is lying down, and then it lifts its head like it's, like something kind of slightly startled it, and it's listening or watching, then it lies its head back down again because, oh yeah, that's what, I don't immediately think, oh my god, is there a ghost there? Did the dog just hear a ghost? The cats do the same thing too.
Yeah. I have a couple of small dogs that do something similar where they are so, like, attuned to people pulling up into the driveway that you, like, if you're in the house, you absolutely cannot hear someone driving up the driveway. You will not know, but the dogs do, and they will just immediately start barking and running around when someone pulls up the driveway. And, like, there's no way you would ever know that there was someone pulling up the driveway, but the dogs know somehow because they can just hear so well, I guess. It could literally just be a situation like that where, yeah, someone is driving by or something and there's a sound he doesn't like. And he can hear it, but you can't.
There was a ghost hooting and hollering around across just outside of town yesterday. What does this mean, chat? Bruh.
Calm down. It's okay. What are you seeing? You're freaking me out, buddy.
Oh my god, the dog is speaking in tongues!
No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait.
Should we go, Bubba? You tell me when it's time to go. 'Cause I don't know what you're looking at, but when we need to go, you let me know, buddy.
Yeah, you let him know. You better
What's
get out of there.
freaking you out,
That
bud?
ghost is gonna tickle your prostate.
Okay.
What the fuck? Why?
Should we go? Yeah? You leave when
fuck
we
off.
gotta go. As soon as you walk out, I'll be right behind you.
The dog seems to bark and react to something that his owner can't see. But I have to ask, did you see it?
Oh.
Unexplained small dark shadows seem to be flying around the room, and the dog seems to
Bruh.
be reacting to them.
Guys, it's a shadow person. There's a small shadow that moved across the wall. Totally legit. The music is doing all the work here. It really is.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the music, this would literally just look like a fucking schizo.
The first unexplained dark orb appears above the window frame, then in front of the windows, on the ceiling, and even down the side hallway. Even creepier, when the man asks the dog, "Should we go?" An unexplained female voice seems to whisper, "Get out."
What?
Yeah, that's why I said, "Oh bullshit" when earlier, because I heard the woman's voice say,
I didn't.
yeah, I heard it either say "get out" or "yes," like "yes, you should leave" when he asked, and I was like, "Bullshit." That's either overlaid in, or he literally has his wife or sister around the corner whispering.
He paid some fucking street walking whore down on the corner to be like, hey, look, I'm going to do a video for my 15 seconds of YouTube fame. I just need you slightly off camera saying, "Get out," during this video, okay?
Should we go? Yeah?
So did these dogs
I didn't even hear that the first time. That's so shit.
Yep. I wouldn't even be surprised if the shadows were actually just bugs, or if they like, you know, like edited over the bugs. They were like, oh, they'll see the bugs, and that's what he's reacting to. Just overlay a shadow on them.
We're not off to a good start.
No, this is really bad.
dogs see and possibly even get attacked by something paranormal? Well, you decide. Child's play. A guy named Chris posted this video that his mother captured during a family get-together in Colombia, while his mom is taking some
You know what I just fucking remembered?
Hmm.
The video of the fucking haunted kidney.
I was thinking about that when you said the when you said that you had someone in your chat going like number 5. I'll have the number 5. The one of the things that popped into my head was like, I cannot believe we literally saw a Smiling Friends fucking character in one of these videos. The fucking haunted kidney on a stick, running behind an old woman who looks like she's absolutely fucking just done with life.
My stupid fucking family wants to record a stupid fucking haunted video shit.
How many takes do you think they had to do, you know, before she finally stopped, like, hailing Hitler? Or something. Like, Grandma, no, stop. You're ruining the shot. You can't do that on YouTube.
Pagan, you fucked up. It's number 15. The chat member said number 5.
Yeah.
We know it's number 15. But the first commented chat was someone doing the thing, but saying number 5. I assume because we're covering Nuke. The timers are left over from the Fallout 76 streams, I believe. Yes, it is the remaining torment I have to endure, assuming it doesn't get extended further.
Yeah, Cree said it was on my chest, and I was like, I am marked. No.
It stains your very soul. Why does this guy call his channel Nuke's Top 5's, then make videos with 10 clips in it? That's the spookiest part. Spooky video inflation. Chat. Google spooky inflation to learn more. What the fuck?
candid video of the family, she captures something truly disturbing.
Ya estamos aquí en la merienda.
Please be another haunted
Tamalito con chocolate, queso, pan y mantecaíta. Buen provecho para todos. Marta siente... Ah, no.
Yeah.
I hope a dude in like a mask just crab walks into the room. And then they all just like overreact to like an insane level. And then and then Nuke goes, "Did you see it?" And zooms in on like the obvious fucking guy in a mask crab walking into the fucking room.
I don't imagine him just crab walking. I imagine it as like a waddling crab walk, you know?
Mm-hmm. Or it's like a dude with like a really wide stance doing like the thump 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 kind of thing, you know, like where they splay their arms and legs really wide apart and then like waddle. It's like that.
Also, I gotta love the spooky music that's playing over like, oh yeah, just a bunch of people having dinner. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
No.
While the family is sitting down to eat, a little translucent girl seems to run past the camera at a
Oh
super
my
fast
god.
Pagan, it is another haunted kidney.
speed, and no one sees her. Now, some people in Chris's video
Or it's
comments
just
seem
their
to think
fucking kid running by, and because it's a fucking, you know, cheap camera, which it obviously is, the quality is not very good here. That is literally an artifacting issue. It happens. My fucking security cameras do that shit all the time. When my grandmother walks by and I can see through part of her leg, it's not because she's literally phasing out of fucking reality, okay? I know she's not dead. Yeah, you maybe she's a fucking DC superhero or something. You don't know. Shut up.
That this was simply a real child running past the camera, even though she seems to have a see-through head.
No thought, head empty.
I like how her head is literally shaped like a fucking like the back part literally looks like a football.
Yeah, I was thinking that the head shape was a bit weird. But again, it's probably like a camera issue. I am scared of that, so am I. In fact, it is shocking that I'm even still alive and I haven't died of pure frightenness.
Pagan, I don't mean to alarm you, but I have reason to believe that your grandmother's leg may be haunted. Bruh.
Video to show that running through that area would be impossible, even for a child.
Esa es la sala, que es el comedor. A este lado hay
Oh
una pared,
boy. The obligatory, hey, here we are days later, explaining why the thing couldn't be possible.
Piezas por donde no sabemos por qué se dirigió hacia allá. Y aquí es el mesón. Estaban diciendo que el niño sale debajo del mesón, pero es imposible. Entonces si ustedes miran el video es como si lo hubiera atravesado aquí esto así.
Chris says that no child was present during this dinner. So what is this? In this next clip, a woman...
I'm still not buying it, because if you're standing far enough back from the counter...
I was muted.
And you zoom... Oh. You fucked up.
I did fuck up.
But anyways, yeah, if you're standing far enough back from the counter and, like, you zoom in on the camera, there's absolutely room for a child to run through there.
Yeah, I was saying when I was muted, I was like, there's clearly a fucking gap there. I can clearly see space for a child to go there. And as for the wall thing, it's like, we might have to go back slightly, but I'm pretty sure from the way he has the camera angled, she could have just went down the side where the fucking wall is, and you wouldn't see her because the camera isn't facing the wall.
She was above the counter, so she couldn't have come in between the counter and the table. It had to be in between the counter and the cameraman, or camerawoman, whoever it is. But like I said, if you're zoomed in, there's absolutely space to run through there.
Yeah.
Do you want to go back?
Nah.
Okay.
It's also possible that it's just a fucking PNG sliding across the screen too, because it looks like shit. It doesn't even look real. Yeah. Like, she doesn't move. She has like no movement whatsoever. It's literally just a still PNG sliding across the fucking screen. So I would not be surprised if it's literally just an edited photo of a little girl just being moved across the screen.
It's not an artifacting issue nor a ghost. Mexicans can just do that. That's how they get past the border.
Late one night, she caught something on video that made her blood run cold.
Oh my god, someone's having a rave in her house. Bro.
Lights can be seen flickering in the background before a bright flash. But again, did you see it? In the flash, the silhouette of a young boy can be seen.
Oh my
for
god.
A fraction of a...
My mind is so far gone. Do you know what I imagined when I saw that?
What did you imagine?
Okay, so I don't know if you've ever seen the meme of these like black silhouettes that look kind of like people, and then they start doing the fucking like the like thrust dance, It's just that music in the background, the kind of thing. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I saw one of those memes of like it was some cartoon video. And there was a guy and there's a bunch of people who are like depressed, and you know, he would comfort them and their depression would flow into him, making him more and more black. And when he finally like fills up as completely black at the end of the cartoon meme video, it's edited to have the character turn into like the dancing thing.
Yep, I just found it. It's it's literally this. This is what I imagined when the light flashed and I saw the silhouette. I just imagined this in my fucking mind.
Yes, that's it. That's the fucking thing that dude turned into in that meme video. Also, I don't know if you have the same pause frame as me, but I managed to land it exactly on the frame of the thing, and it looks so fucking shit.
Hold on, I'm gonna try and show my chat what I'm talking about. Okay, hold on.
Well, you do that. $2 from Richard Cardamone. Thank you. I've missed these streams. I'm trembling with fear. So am I, Richard Cardamone. I'm absolutely terrified, spooked, very, very scared.
All right, chat. This is what I imagined when I saw the silhouette. I just saw that in my mind.
That just goes to show how fucking checked out of the shit you are already. This is a ghost of the first kid to ever fall to a Ligma Balls joke. That silhouette is the imprint they left when they were obliterated.
Wow, nice tabs, Pagan. Yes. Hey, I don't have anywhere near as many as Cree does, okay?
Silence. My tabs are wonderful and amazing.
There's only like 25 there. That's not that much.
Are we ready to continue?
Yeah.
A second, seemingly looking up at the mirror. So did Chris and Anisha both catch a ghost child on camera? Or are these both some very strange camera glitches?
I do find it funny that he's like so desperate for content that in his top 10 list, his fucking first two videos are like, here's an extra video that's kind of similar.
Yeah.
Because he just can't stretch this shit out enough to fill up a 25-minute video.
Well, remember the first two, well, okay, the first one literally had nothing paranormal in it at all.
Yeah.
And the only reason that the second one did was because there was a female voice over the video.
You decide. Getting cold feet. Popular Japanese ghost hunters Gachan and Daichan from the YouTube channel Clip Store are exploring an old apartment building that has been abandoned for over 30 years.
Okay. It's Japan. Meaning this is going to be one of two things. Either something really fucking good, or something very obviously fake because it's like a student film or an independent short film or something. And Nuke is like passing it off. It's like, oh, this is a real spooky video. This is a real paranormal encounter.
Story goes that a woman who lived in the building took her own life after a falling out with the property's owner. Soon after, the owner himself mysteriously just disappeared, never to be seen again.
Fucking
the other tenants believe
drama, drama queen much. I'm raising your rent. I'm literally going to kill myself.
Building to be cursed and quickly moved out, leaving the complex completely abandoned. So, Gachan is all alone exploring the old apartment of the property owner. Meanwhile, Daichan is checking out another nearby building. The two ghost hunters are talking to each other over the phone as they explore. Suddenly, Gachan experiences something truly terrifying.
これどう考えても離れってもうオーナー宅じゃないっていう、ただちょっとお互いその見つけた部屋を調査する。何の音今の？え？何の音？
Sound, thank you.
I'm sorry, I can't see this without thinking of that scary movie 4 clip. Mitsubishi Suzuki Samurai Sushi. There is something kind of amusing when a Japanese person just goes, "Eh?"
Eh? Andayo. Nande?
Gachan hears an odd sound and then looks up to see what looks like a strange face peering down at him from upstairs. He is shocked, but as he moves to get a better view, there's nothing there. Gachan gathers his courage and heads upstairs to investigate. And this is when things get really weird.
Gonna be behind them. Oh fuck, I paused it right as the voice started. I was gonna say, actually there it is right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you also
Yeah,
paused it on them feet. Look at them toes.
No! The reason I was paused it because I was gonna be like, okay, what do you want to bet it is, Pagan? It peeks out from behind the mirror, or it peeks out from behind him in the mirror?
I was gonna say it peeks out from behind him in the mirror.
That's what I thought too.
Gachan notices a mirror in the middle of the room, and when he lowers his camera to get a better look, he sees someone's bare feet standing right behind him. Gachan quickly spins around in terror, but there's no one there. At this point, Gachan has had about enough. He hurries back downstairs and outside where Daichan is waiting for him. So, what do you think? Did Gachan and Daichan see the former tenant who passed away here? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
At least
You
that one was
decide.
interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's definitely not the best we've seen, but, like, it was somewhat interesting. It's, you know, it's got a lot of the usual, like, cliches you see in these videos, but it's like, yeah, that was decent. I liked it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a dog looking at a shadow, or a fucking, a young child saying, oh, I'm playing with my friend and there's no one there.
Yeah.
Mysteriously disappeared. Bro, it's called being swept out to sea by tsunami, retard. SMH my head. No, they caught me gooning in the vents. I didn't know they posted it online. Wah.
Jesus.
The book under the boards. Amelia says that she has recently moved into a
This better be the actual fucking Necronomicon, or I'm gonna be pissed.
250-year-old Victorian home in the UK. One day, she notices a loose floorboard, and she decides to pull it up and see what's underneath. Buried amongst the dirt and copper pipes, she finds...
This isn't artificial as shit. Totally not. No, totally legit.
Finds a coin from the year 1904. She also finds a very strange old book.
How long do you reckon that was in there for? It's definitely a book, but they're not like actual pages, they're like really thick.
The book seems to be an old photo album, but as she flips through the pages, the pictures become more and more bizarre. Some showing photos of empty rooms in her house.
The rest of the album is filled with pictures
Nice
of
college
empty
art
rooms.
project.
Please tell me, like, one of the pictures later on is just gonna be like a dead body on the floor that's obviously fake.
Mm-hmm.
That book would never survive that long buried. It'd be completely rotted. Yeah, it looks like it's in really good condition for something that was in a floorboard for over 200 years.
Yeah.
No, the picture is going to be her from behind. Oh, God.
Yeah, it'll be her. In some way. It'll either be, like, her dead on the floor hanging or something, or, yeah, it'll be, like, her but with someone directly behind her.
The gold leaf on the pages wasn't even dirty. Yep.
Have an unsettling feeling. A dark shadow appears in all of these photos.
Yeah, that's called lighting, you dumb bitch. Yeah, I'm getting the fucking vibes of I'm an empath. I could tell something horrible happened here from someone who's visiting fucking Auschwitz.
Oh my God!
That's
You know what
the
you?
vibe of it. What?
You know what you just reminded me of?
What?
This really annoying video I sent a while back that pissed a bunch of people off. Well, they were pissed off at her. Where she keeps talking. It's a guy filming his wife in a car. And she keeps talking about how they need to learn sign language. Because her sight is getting worse. She's like, "Oh, my sight's getting worse, honey. You need to learn sign language so that we have another form of communication." And he's like trying to explain to her how that doesn't make any sense. Like, how would that stop my ability, like your ability to hear me if your sight is getting worse? And she just can't comprehend that her sight is not attached to her hearing. And she just keeps saying, like, because we need another form of communication. Okay, I don't want us to not be able to speak to each other anymore. It's like, I can just speak to you. If you lose your sight, I can just speak to you. I don't need to learn sign language if you're losing your sight. And she just can't fucking understand it. It reminds me of that.
She is definitely not a keeper. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
That... When you started getting into, like, what the problem was, I was already fucking pissed. Yeah, these... people like this are out there. Like, even if that video was staged, which I haven't seen it, so I can't say whether it was or not, people like that do exist. That's people we have to deal with, like, every fucking day. Not Cree, the sex makes him see new color. Bruh.
Feboid moment, yeah.
Soon after discovering the strange old book, Amelia starts to experience very odd things around her home.
Shut up.
And it's like, it just stopped.
Oh,
And I
fuck
was like,
off.
And it's clearly spinning!
Nuke, what are you doing, man? This is so obviously fake. Like, it's not even...
Bruh.
I threw a dart at the dartboard, and the dart stopped, like, right before it hit the board, and now it's just floating in the air. Good God.
Am I tripping out?
Now, some video commenters
It started going back! Because of course it did, because it sounded like a fishing line or something. Why would a ghost tie darts together? Beats me.
believe the floating dart might be some sort of strange magnetic phenomenon. But what happens next is a bit harder to explain.
Okay. Nuke. And dumb fucking brainless woman who made this video in the first place. If you want to convince me this is real, okay, show me the video of the floating dart, and then it launches full force across the room from standstill, and lodges itself into the wall.
I still wouldn't believe it. I'd still be like, okay, they animated that. Like, it's CGI.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. A magnetic phenomenon would be more far-fetched than telekinesis. In what they're showing here, yeah.
Late one night, Amelia hears banging noises from her upstairs bedroom. She grabs her phone to document as she hurries upstairs to investigate. What happens next chills her to her core. As Amelia enters, a curtain flies open and a pair of headphones that are hanging on her wall drop to the floor on their own.
Wait, why do you have a pair of headphones hanging on your wall that high up in, like... What?
Yeah, that's a very weird place. Like, especially when there's, like, little shelves and shit right there where the TV is that you could just put it in. Why hang them on the wall like that?
No, my wall headphones.
I took down all my family portraits so I could hang up my headphones.
That's the cuck headphones. You put them on when you're sitting in the cuck chair. That just reminds me of that fucking joke from our Jurassic World Dominion scripts.
Oh my god, Steve reminded me of something. Today I recorded something I saw on Twitter in case it gets deleted. And I just labeled it Cuck Declares War.
Oh no.
And it's this British guy saying that the UK and the EU need to invade America to stop fascism. And basically, like, the rest of the world needs to go to war with the U.S. and that he'll be the first volunteer on the front lines. He'll storm the beaches of New York. It's like,
yeah,
bruh.
that definitely sounds like a fucking cuck declaring war.
Yeah, fucking cuck
Holy shit.
declares war on the U.S. I also like how he basically admits later in the video too, like, we'll probably all die and it'll be for nothing, but we have to stand for something. Because he's literally like, yeah, we can't actually stop the U.S., but we still have to try, damn it. We have to stand for something. We have to oppose fascism in all forms whenever we see it. Woman when wind? Nah, that's string. Women when fishing line, maybe.
Now note that this is the same room where the weird floating dartboard from earlier hangs on the wall.
Oh, thank you,
Amelia
Nuke. Yeah, we need
says
to know
she is-
that.
Maybe it's a magnetic phenomenon that's affecting the curtain as well.
Yeah, the cloth curtain that wouldn't be affected by fucking magnets. Yeah, definitely.
As you're well aware, cloth is more affected by magneticism than metal is.
terrified. She says that now strange things have started to happen in the house all the time. So did Amelia disturb some sort of spiritual presence in the house when she removed and opened the old book? Or just what do you think is going on here?
A fucking obvious hoax for clout? Duh. A fucking student art project? It's clearly not an actual ghost video, my guy. I'm sorry. If you're trying to pass this off as real, you're either retarded or so desperate that you'll take anything.
Down in the comments. Off the wall. Now this next clip is over 12 years old and was filmed with someone's phone pointed at a CCTV screen. So obviously it's complete potato quality. But the clip was so strange that I just had to include it in the list. Now this
But I was so desperate for content that I just had to include it in the list.
video was filmed in the Ciudadela Plaza in Guadalajara, Mexico. Through the years, many workers and shoppers at the plaza claim to have experienced strange, unexplained events. Workers say that they often hear a child running and playing in the dead of night. And many shoppers claim to have seen a little boy who then vanished right before their eyes. So late one night after closing, security guards at the plaza spot a lone little boy running through the back hallways.
One thing I want to call out that I find mildly amusing is how Nuke will claim validity of videos when he uses the very, like, editing that they are in the video, like, just to show how easy it is. Like the whole children laughing over something, you know? It's like, look how easily he added this in as part of his intro for this video. And it's like, he literally gave credence to one of the videos at the start, literally because it had a female voice over it, as if that can't be edited in.
Yeah. Also, I'm listening to this whole segment about, oh yeah, there's this mall in Mexico, blah, 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 whatever. And I saw the Walmart logo, and I can't help but think to myself, how many cartel beheadings happened in that Walmart?
That fucking
Probably
one...
not many, but, you know.
That one room with the hole in the ceiling is just where they perform, like, sacrifices and shit. They just behead people in that fucking stone area at the bottom. And then they let the rainwater wash the blood away.
All alone, some plaza workers are reviewing the footage, and they are shocked by what they see.
And how bad the quality of those cameras are? Yeah, I'm shocked too.
I think the scariest thing about it is that the fact that that child is running at 3 frames per second. How did he do that?
The little boy seems to disappear right.
He goes through a wall, clearly stops at a door and goes through it. What? How is he going through the wall when there's clearly a doorway there?
Well, you see, a door is the portal through a wall.
Like, if he had stopped...
traverse through walls.
If he had stopped, like, 3 or 4 feet before or after that door and then did it, I'd be like, okay, that's a little bit harder to explain. But they literally are saying, oh, he stopped at the doorway, then went through the wall. He's going through the doorway, you fucking idiots!
No, that's going through the wall.
I mean, technically, yes, he is going through the wall, but not in the way that they are saying. They're treating it as if he actually went through the wall, like through a solid substance, when there's clearly a hole in the wall that he went through.
I don't get what's paranormal about this, because, like, there are stories of people having gotten lost in malls and stuff.
Yeah.
In fact, I remember a video I watched. Wait, what's this one of the fucking Nuke videos we watched on stream? There's like a guy who got lost in like the back corridors of a mall and fucking died back there.
I don't think that was one of these.
Okay, it might have been one of the videos I've watched, like, off-stream while I was playing games or something.
Yeah.
But there's a story of like this old guy. I don't know if he had dementia or not, but he like wandered off into like these like this labyrinth of fucking back hallways and stairwells of some mall. And because he got lost back there, because there's no cameras back there, no one knew he was there. And he eventually just fucking died, and they found him like months later or something.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing I could think of that comes close to that is the guy who fell behind a like supermarket like freezer or something and like shelving, and he like fell back there, and because it was in the back part of the store where no one really goes and it's hard to hear, nobody knew he fell back there and he couldn't get out, and he just died back there, and they found his corpse later.
Yeah, like 3 years later or something.
Yeah, it was years later that they found his corpse.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stories like that where shit like that happens. There's another one I heard where a nightclub had a renovation, and there's this wall that was put up, and it was like 1.5 feet from the like foundational wall, and a dude got stuck in there in a similar way and died. And there's obviously a bad smell for like several weeks. And then they found him again, like 4 or 5 years later.
Jeez.
It's like, wow, this guy went missing. We don't know where he is. Open up the wall. Oh. When it comes to stories where they do not find the body, they are fake. You cannot miss the smell. That's the thing. Those stories always include the smell, though. Oh yeah, people were complaining about a bad smell for a few weeks, but it went away, so we assume the problem solved itself.
Yep.
He's in the walls! He's in the goddamn walls! Holy shit.
I like how the kid even reaches for the doorknob and like like you can even see him like opening the door, and then they're like, oh, he went through the wall. Yeah, that's called going through a door, dumbass.
Cree, it was in Sydney. Old guy was found 3 weeks later. The one that got lost in the mall, yeah. I didn't remember the exact details, but yeah, that was a pretty fucked up story. Open the door.
Through a closed and locked door in one of the hallways, perhaps even right through the actual wall. A security guard is dispatched to go find the little boy, and things get even creepier.
¿Te fijas? No, ahí se va a meter,
Please. Please have him get thrown back, like, through the door against the wall full force. As if he was, like, punched by an anime character or a demon or something.
And then the fucking
then
security
runs away.
The security guard just comes flying out, like his legs aren't even moving. He just comes flying out of the door and just pins the child against the wall by the throat, like a fucking anime character. Just like boom, comes flying out. Legs don't even move.
It's like the meme of the dude holding the kid by the throat, and you just see his like fucked up face.
Yeah.
Gets bloody mess kid. He flies through the door into the wall and just explodes into meat chunks that go in every direction with cartoonish physics.
No, the fucking security guard just T-poses down the fucking hallway, sliding and bumps into the kid, and the kid just explodes into fucking, like, a bloody mist.
Oh, dude. Okay, so people were talking about, like, a video of a train hitting a cow and it exploded. I was like, no way. So I look it up, and yeah, there's this video of a cow on train tracks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's, like, not fully on the tracks. It's just like partially, and the train's coming towards the camera on the tracks, and the train just bumps into this cow, and it explodes like a Fallout 3 character.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
It's like, wow, I didn't think stuff like that actually happened.
I've seen a lot of videos of people in India versing trains. I have seen what happens when a person gets hit by a train full speed. It is not pretty, and yeah, I can imagine that happening to a cow. Did you hear about the fucking thing of like a cow getting hit by a train and getting thrown like hundreds of feet, and it landed on someone and killed them?
That one I haven't heard. One I have heard was in the UK, a train hit a cow, but one of the bones lodged into the wheel, like the wheels of the train, and derailed it, killing like fucking 30 people or more.
Jeez.
Yeah. $2 from Scootmeister, thank you. Sapalua, explosion in the giblets. But anyways, yeah, that's what I'm imagining when you say like the security guard T-poses and just walks into the child T-posing. The child explodes like fucking someone getting hit by a train.
The security guard also went through the wall. He's also haunted. Oh my god!
Me minding my own business on the tracks, oblivious I have AirPods in. The train driver chilling, going full speed. He's also oblivious. He's got AirPods in as well.
Everyone's wearing AirPods. No one knows what's happening. Oh my god! You know what I just thought of?
What?
Remember that thing you told me about like that mass death incident where like a bunch of shit just kept happening and everyone died? I'm just imagining now that everyone was just wearing AirPods and that's why everyone in that situation died. You know, like the dog fell from the fucking thing, hit someone, died, a guy fucking had a heart attack, another person got hit by a bus and all this shit. And I'm just imagining like someone screaming, "Oh my god, the dog can't hear us, it's wearing AirPods." Hits the ground and the fucking dude like, "Oh my god, he can't hear me, he's wearing AirPods." He dies of a heart attack. It's just that, but like every single person who dies, there's just someone there going, "Oh my god, he's wearing AirPods," and it even zooms in like on the AirPods so like you know that they are wearing them right before they die.
The dog is wearing earpods. The person the dog fell on and killed was wearing earpods. The bus driver who hit someone was wearing AirPods. The person who got hit was wearing AirPods. I just imagine like a really corny film zoom in too, like the kind of thing you see in Kill Bill sometimes.
Yeah, we're just like that. And it zooms into like their ear, and you just see the AirPod. Oh no, he's wearing AirPods.
The cow that got exploded by the train, he was wearing earpods too.
People tried screaming, "Move!" but the cow was wearing AirPods, so it didn't hear them.
The cow that got hit and the bone lodged into the train, killing 30 people. It was wearing earpods or AirPods, and so were all the victims.
The train was wearing AirPods, so it didn't see the cow coming.
The cow bone was wearing AirPods. From Heavenly Jester in chat, Note 76, shaking my head. So I've been wanting to add this sound effect to the soundboard for a while, but it made more sense to add it now more than ever because of your name. So this will be used on future Fallout 76 streams when you donate to me.
Kill Jester.
I hope you appreciate it. I think you will. I think you'll find it amusing. The AirPods had AirPods. Oh my god. Courtesy of me. Yes, courtesy of voices will not stop.
The bone flew out. The bone flew out and a guy just caught it midair and then turned it into a pair of AirPods.
Oh my god. Copying Vinesauce, shaking my head. Look, I can't help it. He has some good sound effects, okay? I copied this one too.
Escape. Delete.
This is off topic, but you know that thing we were talking about when we were watching Dominion, and we said like when they open up the barn there needs to just be a couple of like bloody skeletons. I really want to edit in somehow, like if we could find like a clip of like bloody skeletons with like steam coming off of them, and just edit that into the scene. Like have them open the door and then just cut to the fucking inside of the barn floor with fucking just two steaming bloody skeletons.
Unfortunately, I don't know of any clips that has steaming bloody skeletons, but that would be really fucking
It
funny.
would be really funny. I'm sure I could probably find one.
Maybe when we get working on the video after the stream, I should go back to that section of the video and put in that line about, like, I just want to see their bloody skeletons in the barn. I hope the stupid kids fucking died.
Yeah.
Heavenly Jester is a Bethesda sleeper agent at this point.
All my in-laws hate Jester.
Mission failure. We'll get him next time. I should put that on the soundboard as well. VTuber Ketosis admits to hating children. Clip that. Yes. Children are evil. Kill them all.
Hey, it's better than loving children.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't work for the Lincoln Project. I don't love children in that way. Speaking of Lincoln Project, did you see that fucking tweet where they felted themselves?
No.
They were talking... So, the Lincoln Project tweets that they are suspending habeas corpus for, you know, the illegal immigrants and shit like that, and then talking about how it's like a totally fascist move, and it's like, oh, suspending habeas corpus, you mean the thing that fucking Abraham Lincoln did during the Civil War? The fucking foundational name of your fucking organization, the guy that you're named after who suspended habeas corpus, you fucking retards. Absolutely fucking felt it. I posted that meme of the fucking King of the Hill thing where he puts the sign up to the window and then the guy takes it. It's like, if those kids could read, they'd be very upset. And I replace it with, like, if these people knew history, they'd be very embarrassed. I love kids, Charlie. I love kids. Maybe you shouldn't be yelling that at the top of your lungs, Pim.
Dude, I can't wait for fucking season 3 of Smiling Friends.
I know,
shit,
I can't
man.
either. I'm so excited. Please give it to me. I need it now.
Just inject it straight into my vein.
Also, the reason why I said the Lincoln Project thing is because there was a clip on Bill Maher where he's talking to a couple of people. I don't remember who they were, but he was like, said something about like them getting, like they've been talking about kids a lot, or like they're excited about kids or something. And one of the guys that he's talking to, and Bill Maher even says, wait, that didn't come out right. And then one of the guys he's talking to says, oh, I think you have us confused with the Lincoln Project.
Holy shit.
Fucking based. Oh my god, he went through the wall again!
Ay, no mames. No, ¿y sabes qué?
The security guard unlocks the door and goes in, but finds no one inside the locked room. But the plaza workers watch in disbelief as the little boy's head appears again right beside the guard.
I'm sorry,
Essentially
what?
peeking right out of the actual wall above the man's head. So,
How do we know there's not like a corridor there that he's peeking behind?
Yeah.
Cause like the quality's so shit, you can't actually tell if there's like a hallway there that's just obscured because of the low quality.
Also, why would the kid do that? Especially if he's hiding, why would he like poke his head out where he could be seen?
Also, why is the kid suddenly 6 feet tall?
Yeah. Why is he like I thought that was just, okay, here's what I thought was happening. I thought the security guard went in there and was coming out with like a fully grown man who was hiding in there or something. And it's like, and then a fucking chill. God, he's like Chills at this point, so I keep mixing him up. Nuke was gonna say something like, but what happened to the kid? You know, like the kid disappeared and was replaced with a fully grown man or something.
Yeah, because it's weird that that the supposed child ghost is so fucking tall now.
Could this be the little boy ghost that plaza shoppers claim to see? Let
Look
me
how
know
low he is
what
there.
you think.
Go, Shorty.
The Akita Phantom.
I'm tempted to go back just to show how tall that kid is when the dude comes out. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Why is the kid suddenly fucking 6 feet tall? That makes no sense. How is he leaning out of there unless we like buy into the fact, oh, he's a ghost and for some reason he's floating several feet off the ground so he can do this. Like what?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
This next creepy clip comes from Cuernavaca, Mexico. Now, the ancient Aztecs believed the land of Cuernavaca was a sacred place, inhabited by spirits. Later, when
That's
the
a
Spanish
grown-ass
invaded the
adult
area,
with a gay-ass broccoli head haircut.
He's not tall. The guard is just Danny DeVito. So I started blasting. Actually, wait. Do I have that on the soundboard?
Anyway, I started blasting.
they told of strange occurrences, eerie sounds in the night, unexplained movements, and what they called, quote, restless spirits. Fast forward to today, and a man in Cuernavaca has a CCTV camera set up to monitor his 3 dogs every night. On December 7th, just after 4 a.m., something happens that is downright chilling.
Is there going to be a floating ghost orb?
Suddenly, with no explanation, the kennel seems to be aggressively yanked forward and then to the side. The dog leaps up and bolts out of the kennel in a panic, confused and growling at something. The nervous pup cautiously investigates, seemingly trying to figure out what just happened. Moments later, the third dog walks into the room, clearly alarmed by the commotion.
Yeah, that's what clearly alarmed looks like.
Yeah.
Totally wasn't the dog. It could have been the dog getting startled and like jumping and causing the crate to move.
I'm pretty sure we see the crate move before the dog does, though.
He'll probably show it again. If that's the case, I guess this is one of the better ones, but something about this still just feels really fucking lame, you know?
Yeah, it does. I mean, it is one of those things where, from what I've seen, like, assuming what I just said is correct, yeah, it is hard to explain, but at the same time, it also just feels kind of lame.
Yeah.
The new doggy just kind of sits and stares at the other dog in the kennel, seeming to wonder, what the hell was all that? But what caused the kennel to move so violently? Was it an unseen force? Did the dog randomly just kind of spaz out?
Okay, you know what? No, I think he does move. I think it is him, like, jumping up from a dream and causing that. Yeah, I think it is him, because he did it, like, right as he, like, starts to move forward. That's when, like, it's right after that the kennel starts to move. So, yeah, he does move first. So, yeah, I think he literally just got, like, woken up from a dream or something and did that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I don't think this is paranormal.
Yeah, I don't think it is either. Hello, Cree. Hello. I was watching close. The dog moves first. Looks like it jumped from a dream or something and hit the back of the carrier.
Yeah.
The dog got scared. Did you see it?
Or was it something paranormal on the old Cuernavaca land? As always, you decide. head off. Eric Cannon and his dance troupe from Tacloban City, Philippines traveled to Sydney, Australia for a dance competition. Late one night around midnight,
God, I
the
wish I
group
could
is
say the
waiting
F
for their
word.
train.
I'm holding back.
Dude, I was watching one of Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers streams yesterday. He was doing one of his political streams, and he was talking about like some shit libs, and he almost drops the gamer word. He's like, "You fucking." It was really fucking funny.
You fucking French condiment.
No, I must hold myself back. Fish.
Failure.
Sydney Central Station when they noticed something truly bizarre across the tracks.
Hindi, walang ulo. Guys, walang ulo, guys. Maka-MJS to. Guys, maka-MJS tayo, guys.
An older woman can be seen standing on the platform, and, well, she doesn't seem to have a head. And just when you think this might be a mannequin.
Okay. So, I don't know if you've ever been on the subway or a bus station or anything like that. There's these people who sometimes do like social experiment things, you know, or like, you know, pranks basically, where they pretend like they don't have a head, or, you know, shit like that, where like they'll sneeze and their head will fall off and they'll catch it in their hands and shit like that. It's a fairly common thing at this point that, like, yeah, there's like weird street performers that do pranks like that and shit for like videos and stuff like that. Like, it happens all the time. Like, I'm sorry, this isn't even unusual anymore. Like, if you had shown me this in like 2013 maybe, I'd be like, whoa, that's weird. Now I'm just like, yeah, no, that's literally something I see on like a TikTok every fucking other day.
And they also pull other fun pranks, such as pushing you onto the tracks.
Yeah, my favorite prank, pushing you onto the tracks in front of an oncoming train.
Dude, some of those videos are like, I haven't seen many of them obviously, but I saw one of a dude that was like, that did get pushed down onto the tracks, and he's trying to get back up, and no one would fucking help him.
Yep.
He did eventually get back up, but it's like, god damn, man. With the conductor wearing your AirPods. No.
And there's some kind of illusion. The woman clearly takes a step forward, moving as if nothing is wrong. But things get even weirder, because this eerie phenomenon is not just happening in Australia. In the very same month, a young boy in UT Singapore was filming a video on his way to school to show his family the town's brand new water park. But after sharing the video in his family group chat, his Uncle Dennis spotted something very odd.
Let me guess, it's something fucking hyper obvious that no one could ever miss.
Or it's literally like a single frame that no one should have been able to have seen. You know what I just thought of, Cree?
What?
Specifically that one. Hold on. It's literally fucking... Hold on. I know I posted it recently. Where did it go?
Oh no.
Here we go. I got it. Here we go. It's literally... They lived and they're just walking around.
Because chat can't see it. It's a kill animation from Doom, where like a ghoul or whatever is having his head punched into his torso. He lived.
Ugh.
Shitting and pissing everywhere. Way too scary for me.
As the boy pants his phone to the sidewalk, he unknowingly captures what looks like the figure of a headless man.
There's something about this that's just really funny to me.
Yeah, it feels like a shit post.
It does.
There's something about his shoulders and stuff too that's like almost too high. Again, this feels like a street performer, like, you know, like one of those prank video guys where it's like, yeah, they're just walking around without a head to freak people out. It's a fucking illusion. It's not real. It's literally just people like with props pretending to be a headless person. This is a fairly common thing at this point. Like, I'm sorry. Clearly you're just not in on the know of this, Nuke, but this isn't paranormal. It's literally just people like who do this shit to fuck with people as a joke.
Imagine that one video of the walking pants was on this. What, the Fresno Nightcrawlers? I'm sorry, that is still one of the best paranormal videos ever made, and I refuse to hear differently.
Casually standing on the street, the boy's uncle shared the footage with the YouTube
I know we've said it
channel
before, but it would be so
Supernatural.
funny if like the one cryptid that ever got confirmed as real was fucking the Fresno Nightcrawler. Yeah, out of all of the fucking cryptids that could be real, and the only one that ends up being real is the fucking Fresno Nightcrawlers.
There's no Jersey Devil, there's no Mothman, there's no Wendigos, there's no fucking,
Bigfoot
like,
or anything.
nothing. It's just the Fresno Nightcrawlers.
God, I would be so disappointed. I mean, I'm sure the fucking Fresno
I
Nightcrawler
wouldn't.
community would be absolutely fucking ecstatic.
Fresno Nightcrawler community!
But everyone else, all the other fucking cryptozoologists and fucking cryptid fans would just be fucking devastated.
I like how you say the Fresno Nightcrawler community as if there's like an organized society of people who study the Fresno Nightcrawler.
Apparently there is like a small group of people who are like very dedicated to the belief of specifically the Fresno Nightcrawlers, not any other cryptids. They don't
Dude.
talk about other cryptids. They only talk about the Fresno Nightcrawlers.
They would be the most justifiably smug fucking people in the world for their cryptid being confirmed to be the only real one.
I'm tempted, for those who don't know what it is, I'm tempted to show like the Fresno Nightcrawlers on.
We should after this, before the next video.
Okay. I'll save it then.
Confessions, and the video quickly went viral. So, what do you think? Did two different people really capture headless figures just walking among us? Well,
Among Us.
as always, you decide. Scream. Jorge Cruz claims that he is haunted by a dark entity. He says that many strange paranormal things have happened to him, but nothing as crazy as what he recorded late one night near the end of December. Just as Jorge is about to go to bed, he hears strange noises and gets up to investigate. And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
I swear to God, there was like some... What the f is that? What the f is that? You gotta be kidding me! Who goes there?
Who goes there?
That cannot be real. What the f?
You know what? Who goes there kind of sells me on it being real, because when people get freaked out, they say weird shit.
You gotta be kidding me. What the f was that? You gotta be f***ing kidding me.
Why is your house so empty?
Yeah, what the fuck?
You gotta be messing with me. I swear to God, this gotta be a f***ing joke. Whoever's in here, I command you to leave.
What is
in the
this
name of
fucking
Jesus
house?
Christ.
What is
I have to
this?
leave now.
It's fucking barren. There's like nothing here.
I got adrenaline going right through my body. What the f is that?
Okay, you know what? I like this one.
Yeah, I think this might legitimately just be like real, but like it's just a fucking woman who's either fucking with him or like is mentally unstable or a drug addict and he's just flipping the fuck out.
Or you know, fucking getting raped and murdered outside his house.
Oh yeah, if this is the UK, yeah, that is a real possibility that a group of scholars are enriching a local woman.
They're showing her that diversity really is our strength.
Oh my god, did you see that fucking thing about like they think it might have been a Kurd in Japan who like ran over a bunch of like young children and shit like that, and then the the caption of the post was like Japan like finally becoming culturally enriched.
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, or like Japan is officially culturally enriched after a Kurd like ran over a bunch of like school children.
Japan needs to be more Japan.
Yeah, they need to go back.
Let shit like that happen.
Yeah, go back. It's literally the fucking meme. Like, go back. We need to go back. Like, upgrade, and then we need to go back.
What the f***? Who got there? You gotta be f***ing kidding me. Wasn't this shit close? F***. Oh, f***. Gosh. What the f*** is that? Guys, you... F***, you gotta be kidding me. What's the f*** thing? Oh, f***, I'm getting a headache.
What?
Badly. I'm getting a f***ing headache badly. Oh, f***. You gotta be kidding me! Oh, no.
Jorge hears strange blood-curdling screams, and as he goes in search of the source, he starts to hear loud banging and the sound of something moving around. Jorge himself starts to scream even louder than the ghost.
Man, I will say, if this is fake, dedication to the craft, man. Like, you are selling the fact that you are a little bitch perfectly. Like, I feel like most people who would fake this stuff would try to, like, you know, paint
they
themselves.
Would try to do a manly scream.
They would paint themselves in a better light. Yeah, whereas this guy is going full blown, like, I'm actually gonna fucking die and my inner girl is coming out right now. Like, if this is fake, absolute dedication to the craft, my guy. Holy shit.
His neighbors must fucking love him. Oh, great. This fucking dipshit is screaming like a girl at 2 a.m. Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to sleep!
Meanwhile, he's in his house getting fucking murdered.
The woman screaming is just a Scooby-Doo villain chasing the only black man in the gated community to prevent property value going down. I just remember the fucking skeleton man from Venture Bros screaming on the boat. He's really loud. Can we make him shut up? And then Brock just beats the shit out of him.
Jorge re-enters his kitchen to find that even though the room had been in perfect order just seconds before, now all of his cabinets are open and his furniture seems to have been tossed to the floor. So is Jorge experiencing a violent haunting by an evil entity or a poltergeist? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
You know what? That one was pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, I like that one. That was pretty good. I like how you could even see the camera shaking because he's like, oh my god, like he's actually shaking like a little bitch.
Yeah. Which is what should be happening if you, like, genuinely think you're being haunted by a ghost.
Yeah,
or,
like
a
genuinely this
entity.
is what it should be like, especially if you're actually scared. Like, it's one thing if the person throughout is, like, fairly calm and stuff like that, but if they're acting like they're scared, and yet the camera is like perfectly still, and they're not like saying anything weird, you know? It's like I don't buy it, you know? It feels fake. It doesn't feel real. This felt real. This felt like the dude was actually like thought he was gonna fucking die.
Yeah. And honestly, that's the reaction I would expect from someone who's woken up in the middle of the night by literal fucking blood-curdling screams.
Yeah.
Why do they all have to be elaborate hoaxes, even when it's really obvious and simple, like the dart earlier? Because
it would be insulting to say if it's just a simple hoax. Nuke would be insulting them, and then people would get pissed off, and they'd stop sending in videos.
Yeah.
Me and my shadow. A girl in Davao, Philippines is waiting for her friend when she sees him crossing a footbridge to come meet her. She starts to film as he walks across the bridge, but her camera also picks up something very spooky.
Why though? Like, do people actually do this where they're like, oh, I'm in public, I'm waiting for my friend, oh, here, my friend is coming towards me, let's record for no reason as he walks towards me. Like, what?
Yeah, that's weird. Why? Why would you do that? A really poorly animated CGI demon just flies down, grabs him, and then flies away like fucking Jeepers Creepers. Like a really obvious fucking CGI monster flies down and grabs him like a fucking Chills video.
I'm waiting for one of those.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope we finally get to a point where Nuke just like full stop, just fucking a Chills ripoff where he just posts really poorly.
It's like a PS2 model.
Yeah.
When the girl and her friend review her footage later, they realize that a strange, unexplained dark figure was following about 6 feet behind her friend. Now, people who viewed the video had many theories as to what the odd dark shape was. Some said it was a headless dark spirit. Some said it was the Grim Reaper. And skeptics claimed it was simply his actual shadow.
I was gonna say, it looks like it's just
no
a
one
shadow.
could really explain why his shadow would be upright and 6 feet behind him.
It's casting on the fucking bars.
Yeah, it's casting on the railing, you fucking idiot. Like, are you actually retarded? Oh my god, is this another fucking... Remember the fucking glass thing where, like, the guy saw a car, but the car didn't actually exist because he didn't understand how reflections work? It kind of feels like that.
Yeah.
Meh. So, what do you think this is? Let me know.
Okay, you want to know how you know it's fucking fake as shit?
The fact that she was
Besides the
filming at
obvious?
all.
Yeah, that too. She's focusing on where the shadow is in the middle of the screen, as opposed to the friend she's supposedly recording on the right. If she was filming him, he'd be in the center.
Yeah, that is weird.
Because when you film something, you want what you're focusing on to be in the center, or as close to it as you can get.
Down in the comments. Scurry videos. So again, on the last video I did, you guys said you wanted more funny ghost clips at the end of the videos. So I'm just gonna keep putting them in until you guys tell me, no, stop now, please.
Can you stop making garbage videos?
Yeah. Can you go back to how you used to be, where you would actually cover what seemed like real hauntings and would actually go into like the history of said haunting and all that stuff, and would actually sometimes show like actual scary videos where like real life stuff would happen where it's not paranormal but it was still just as scary because it was real.
Yeah.
Like when the guy walked into like a fucking homeless area in like a abandoned building and it was just full of fucking people like stalking him, and it's like, yeah, that was actually pretty creepy.
Yeah. He did that before? When? Years ago at this
Years. Yeah, it was many years ago, back when he used to be good. But he's really gone downhill since then.
Yeah.
But until then, here's more. Now in this week's video, we've seen dogs that started acting strangely when something disturbing was in the house. And this video is no different.
Oh my god, that looks exactly like my dog. What the fuck? I have 2 dogs, and one of them is like literally that, like that exactly. Like it literally looks like they took my dog and filmed it. What the fuck? Well, it's my grandmother's.
One of the stock clips, or the one on screen right now?
One of the stock clips, the one right before the real, like the actual video. Yeah, my grandmother has 2 dogs, and one of them looks exactly like that.
Hey, my dog is acting really weird. Just growling into the new baby's room, but there's nothing in here. Just freaking out over nothing. It's really concerning. She keeps growling at it. Just, yeah, something in this room is really freaking her out.
Oh my god, are we really doing another fucking dog growls at
Something
nothing
in this
video?
corner.
That therefore
Could it be the
paranormal.
cat in the bassinet thingy?
Oh, thank God.
Are you in the bassinet? You're freaking out the dog?
Hey, dogs can sense evil. I'm just saying. In the next video, now we've all heard of ghosts.
Ugh, God, okay.
Do we want to do this?
That's
Do we want to?
cringe.
Do we just want to move on?
Hold on, I do want to show. If people are asking which dog, hold on. I'll show you which one I was talking about.
All right.
That one. That's exactly what my grandmother's dog looks like. It looks exactly like this.
Do we want to go through these haha silly stupid funny videos, or do we just want to move on?
Let's see what the next one is. We'll try to get through them.
Now, we've all heard of ghosts possessing people or even animals. But this ghost chose some shitty dancing skeleton thingy.
Hey, whatever is in this little dummy, you need to like leave because we don't want you to here.
I don't go. You never went that far. You never went.
Isn't this just going to be one of those things that's like motion activated? Like
Yeah,
the
this
fucking
literally
singing
just
wall
feels
back?
like a fucking sub IQ fucking couple of idiots who just don't
I didn't press
understand.
the button. Why it do that?
Yeah, that's
Why
what
you
this
do
feels
that?
like. Wow, I
Yeah,
can't believe
yeah.
Nuke is taking advantage of the mentally ill for his videos now.
No, I mean, to be fair, that's nothing new.
To be fair, fucking deserved.
Continue or move
Yeah.
on? Yeah, continue.
Yeah, continue.
Went that far.
Oh my god. Look at him go. Holy shit, he got moves.
Okay, you know
Yeah,
what? I
people
wasn't
chatted saying
convinced it was
moves
possessed before, but maybe I am now. Maybe I am convinced now that it's possessed.
See, the truth is, it's not trying to dance, it's trying to run away.
It's possessed by a
Is it
ghost
real
that
life?
wants to fuck.
I inhabit these bones, but I don't have the only bone that matters.
Now, finally, this clip isn't really funny, but it has a lot of views on TikTok, and I wanted to bring up a very important point.
Bro, tell me why it is I'm sitting here watching Nuke's Top 5. Can you hear it? Both my twins are sleeping on the couch, soundly. Do it again. Motherfucker.
Okay. I don't know, it just seems like a fucking toy malfunctioning.
Yeah.
Or just going off randomly. Shit like that happens.
One more time. Oh my god.
It's probably voice activated, like...
Yeah.
Or his voice is setting it off, like, because it's so sensitive now, because it's fucking broken.
Excuse the mess.
Yeah.
I've got 4 girls.
So, I just wanted to make something very clear. My videos do not cause hauntings. Although it would be pretty cool if they did.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you back here next time, and I will sound much less sick. I hope.
I didn't even notice he was sick. He just sounded normal.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you sounded like your normal gay ass self. I didn't think it was because you were sick. I thought it was just, this is just his normal amount of gay.
All right, Pagan. Fresno Nightcrawlers.
Yeah.
let me grab the clip.
I have to grab it for myself as well. Oh, are you going to put it in the watch together? Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Clench your butthole, chat. You're about to see the scariest thing you've ever seen.
The only real cryptid. Oh wow, YouTube is suggesting to me a spooky stream of some rats watching spooky videos. This fucking thumbnail. Hold on. There's like a video, like I assume talking about the lore of the. And this is the thumbnail.
Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, I saw that.
Fuck, the one here that I found is the Fresno Nightcrawlers with that song fucking Making My Way Downtown. I need the original.
I've watched enough World of Mr. Grey to know there are cuts in editing. Oh yeah, there's always like editing and cuts and all kinds of stuff. Like they'll splice in audio, they'll cut stuff out that, you know, you can see like a very obvious cuts in the video sometimes. It's really bad. No one really takes any effort anymore hardly for ghost videos. I remember back when they used to be like super try hard and actually entertaining to watch, and now it's like, yeah, no, it's just obviously fake and it's not even that interesting most of the time. There was like what, 1 or 2 interesting ones here. There was the the Japanese one, which was interesting, and then there was the guy in his really empty house freaking out for some reason. Well,
yeah.
Oh yeah, the girl screaming and banging and stuff. That's what it was. Yeah, he was just freaking out. Like those 2 were at least interesting. The others were just kind of like either lame or were like obviously fake or just straight up nothing. Where it's like, oh, my dog is growling at the air, therefore there must be There must be a ghost here. A spooky ectoplasms.
It's more difficult to find, like, the good version of the Fresno Nightcrawlers than you'd think. I'm having trouble finding it. Some of them, yeah, that's shit quality.
Okay, that's not it.
I don't want anyone's, like, gay-ass commentary over it. I just want the fucking Nightcrawlers. Give me the Fresno Nightcrawler. Oh, hold on.
Oh, here we go. I found it. I found it. Did you find it as well?
What channel do you have it from?
Deep Echoes.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Okay.
So you'll throw it in?
Yeah, I'll throw it in.
Okay. Chat. Prepare to shid your pants at the only real cryptid that exists.
Clench your buttholes.
I already shit. This is too scary. I'm fucking shaking and pissing.
The only real cryptid. Oh my god. I again, it would be so funny if these were the only real cryptids. Like, out of all the ones that ever get confirmed to be real, these things get confirmed to actually be like living creatures. That would be so funny. I would die.
What really sells me on it is the little baby Fresno Nightcrawler in the background.
Yeah. The one that like turns. Oh my god.
I'm playing it again. The Fresno Night Goobers. I'm sorry, what are these? These are the Fresno Nightcrawlers, so they're the only real cryptid to exist. These are definitely real. Definitely. 100%. Ignore the fact that we're both laughing right now.
I'm gonna die.
Don't.
Oh my god.
I'll kill you.
Yeah, there is a dedicated community for these things. I'm not even kidding. There is a dedicated community for spotting the Fresno Nightcrawlers. And they are actually, like, on the list of cryptids. Like, if you look up, like, a list of, like, all the cryptids, these will show up.
Mod told me I'm scared.
Oh my god, I crap myself.
So
I crap myself at these crackheads. I mean, cryptids.
We know you're laughing out of stress. It's just the madness. Yeah. This is what they mean when they say, like, when you look upon Cthulhu, you go insane. It's the same effect upon seeing these things.
Oh my
Imagine
god.
if you get kidnapped and killed by the fucking Fresno Nightcrawlers. Imagine they see like a real person and they just start moving really fast and they just like stomp people to death. Like that's their whole thing, is that they just trample people and stomp them into paste. Like they just, they're faster than a cheetah when they move at full speed.
I don't know why when you said that they fucking torture people or whatever, I just imagine, like, they kidnap people. I just imagine, like, someone waking up in a dark room with, like, a blue tarp, and they're sitting in a chair with a hole in the bottom of it, and one of these things just comes walking in, swinging a rope with a knot on the end of it.
Nightcrawlers going around drop kicking pregnant women in the streets.
Oh my god.
I love them. I genuinely really liked him because of how fucking funny it is. Like, imagine you're the dude who makes this, right? You're the dude, like, who somehow strings this thing together. He's just fucking walking past. And then you get the Fresno Nightcrawler community. They become a legitimate cryptid that people like. This is what the internet was made for. This... How would we ever experience such joys as this without the internet?
You know something else I've noticed about these Nuke videos?
What?
The fucking thumbnails are not at all... Like, they're just completely random. They have nothing to do with the video whatsoever.
Yeah, some of them used to before, but they don't anymore.
Yeah. It used to be, you know, it's like, oh, I wonder what this video will be that's in the thumbnail. And usually there was one that, you know, that it was taken from in the video. But now it's literally just, here's some random creepy image that has absolutely nothing to do with the video.
Yeah. Yeah, because the thumbnail for the one we watched was, there's a girl screaming and there's like a floating 3D model of a head screaming in the window.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that didn't happen in the video at all. That woman didn't appear. There's just nothing. All right, next video is the last one of the 4 I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
10 scary videos that are insane.
Okay. There's just one thing I need to do before we do that pit.
Oh no.
Look at him go. Yes, look at him go.
Oh, you played it again. I was like, what are you laughing at?
I was waiting for you to notice.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any AI-generated ghost slop. I'm sure there's channels like that exist, but I don't think Nuke has quite gotten to that level yet. I'm sure he'll get there eventually, but right now I don't think he's going to bother with anything AI. Or, like, will fall for anything AI, I would hope. Although, I say that, and then again, he did fall for a fucking video where he thought a hand was reaching out of the floor for a dog when it was clearly a piece of paper blowing in the wind.
I knew you were going to reference it. I knew it.
I'm sorry, but it's like one of the best examples of how terrible he has become, where he literally just has a video of a dog running into a room with like a couple of women filming, and there's like paper on the ground, and when it runs by, the wind like lifts up the corner of a piece of paper, and then the paper like falls back to the ground, and he honestly tries to pass it off as a fucking ghost hand coming out of the floor trying to grab the dog when it's obviously the corner of a piece of paper. Like, are you... Oh my god.
Yet. Bro is not holding out hope. Crying emote. One cryptid they won't add to Fallout 76. You know what? I'll actually give Fallout 76 credit if they add the Fresno Nightcrawlers. Todd Howard, please. Please add the Fresno Nightcrawlers to 76. You could still redeem yourself. You could still redeem the game. This is one time where I won't say, do not redeem. Do it. Coward. Todd Coward. Do it or no balls. Add the Fresno Nightcrawlers. You ready?
Yeah.
A woman named Natalie who lives in the UK with her family says that lately strange things have been happening in their home. Natalie says that recently they have been doing renovations in their older house, and she believes that all of the activity might have disturbed something in the home, something dark and sinister. One night while her son is sleeping, this happens.
That doesn't look like nighttime.
Oh, I've seen this video.
You have?
Yeah, not this Nuke episode. I've seen this specific video, the one where the kid's like foot gets yanked.
Some unseen force seems to grab Natalie's son by his ankle and pull him right off the bed. The boy cries, and as if he is speaking to someone that we can't see, he says, "I don't like it. No." Natalie says that her son then ran
That
into
was
their
literally
bedroom crying
gibberish.
and said that there was a man in his room. Obviously, we can see that there was no man in his room. So just who or what pulled the boy's leg? You decide.
A couple of
Fishing
asshole parents, that's what.
Yeah.
Reality check. Now, before we start with this video, it needs a little bit of explanation. So the Quest 3 VR headset has a mixed reality mode
I've
where it
seen
can
this clip
scan
too.
your room, including all furniture.
Have you
and
seen
it
this
will-
entire video before?
I don't know. I don't think so, but I've definitely
It's
seen
like
this.
I'm pretty sure this is like his most recent video. Let me
Yeah.
just check quickly.
I probably watched.
Okay, no. This is from a month ago. This has 2.5 million views. Fucking how?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've watched other streamers cover this video, or at least some of this video, because I'm pretty sure I've seen people react to at least some of these, because I know
Do you
I've
wanna
seen the
swap it
first
out,
one.
then?
Not really.
Okay.
will actually project your game onto the walls, ceiling, and furniture of your own house. This tech uses infrared light and depth sensors to only detect things in the room, and it's actually very accurate. So Reddit user Moki is playing a kid's game called First Encounter where you
Reddit. Disregarded.
you shoot at puffy little aliens that virtually run around your house. But her Quest VR headset is picking up something very strange in her home.
Yeah, this is what I saw. Oh my god, there's a person standing here with a fucked up head. They have a boot head.
You know, it's really convenient that the person was directly in front of where she started.
Now again, it bears mentioning that Moki is playing a kid's game. This is not a ghost game, and whatever that is should not be there. The Quest VR headset has detected something very strange in her hallway. Something shadowy that looks like a man standing there in a dark hood or robe. So just what do you think that her VR headset was
That's
picking
what a dark
up?
hood or robe looks like. It looks like someone who's missing the top part of their head.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it could be a hood. It does come to a point at the top, but still, it's just so stupid. Oh yes, it's kind of like that fucking one video we watched where they were using the fucking
Xbox,
the
Kinect.
Xbox Kinect to like detect fucking demons in their house, and then the dude's like, "Oh my god, it's going into his head! It's going into his head!" Because there's like a stick
that was
figure.
One of the fucking funniest moments on stream they've had.
I know. It's going into his head. We all fucking died at that one. It killed me.
I'm scared. Please hold me and make the spooky men go away. No.
Ghost sighting vids are pathetic these days. Yeah, they're so bad. They don't put any effort into them anymore. They're no longer fun and spooky. They're just really low effort and garbage now. And
Yeah.
Nuke ever since, like, man, I don't know how many years ago now, has just fallen
At
off
least
so
3 or
hard.
4.
Yeah, at least 3 or 4 has just fallen so far from where he was before, where it's like he actually used to put effort into his videos and would like cover what seemed like actual hauntings and actual haunted places, where he would go into like the history of the place and the sightings that people would have there, and actually do like a lore dump and stuff of it, and actually go into it. He would even give like possible explanations for it and stuff like that that people might not know about. And he would also show just like actual real clips of scary shit where like a dude wanders into like a homeless encampment and there's just a bunch of people stalking him, or like people throwing concrete off of a building and almost killing someone. Shit like that, where it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, there's actual scary shit in there too, where it's like, oh yeah, here's some fucked up shit that happens in real life sometimes too. And now he just does like really low effort fucking ghost slop videos where someone posts some dumbass video to TikTok or something and he'll just cover it because, I got nothing else to cover, and I'm desperate, so I'm gonna cover this. It's so bad.
Yeah, it used to be a common thing you'd hear in his videos of, remember, real people are scarier than the paranormal, or something to that effect.
Yeah.
And that's because he did often cover, like, encounters with real people, where it's like, oh, yeah, this could have gone a lot worse. This could have been really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Cree, will you cover the Fallout 3 remaster will be better than you think? Oh god. Wait, is that an actual video, or are you talking like that video might be made? I will cover the Fallout 3 remaster if it happens, which it probably will. I won't go over all the story stuff if it's just the same as the original Fallout 3. Yes, it's real. It's real. It already exists. It exists right now. It's made. Many a true nerd made a video on it. It came out an hour ago.
Hey! Escape. Delete.
Hold on. Oh my god, how embarrassing.
Oh, he really did.
32 minutes, 30 seconds. Fallout 3 Remastered will be better than you think.
Bruh.
I guess he really hasn't learned anything in all this time.
No, he never will. We all know he won't.
Do the story. Look, I'm working on remaking my Fallout 3 analysis right now. If the story in Fallout 3 Remastered is exactly the same in Fallout 3 as it is with Oblivion and Oblivion Remastered, then I'm just covering stuff I've already covered.
Yeah, there's no point.
Like, at least wait for the game to come out, man. Yeah, like, we don't even have... Like, is there any footage of Fallout 3 Remastered yet? Because, like, if it doesn't exist yet, then how the fuck can you make this game other than just, like, oh, I'm gonna make easy fucking view content for my millions of subscribers?
I have not heard of anything. I don't think there's even been an announcement of remastering Fallout 3. Or if they have,
Even the
dude,
even the comments are calling you out, lol, rent free. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, I don't know how you can make a 30-minute video talking about how this thing will be good when we don't have anything about it to judge yet. It's literally just, oh, hey, this thing might be in the works. It might eventually exist in a year or two.
Yeah.
I am curious now, though. Fuck.
I think this is a part of the problem when people become too entrenched on like one subject.
Yeah.
And when they inevitably run out of stuff to cover for that thing, they'll just cover anything that they think, even if it like might exist in the future. You know, they'll be like, oh well, I'll make a video on that. You know, and it's like, oh my god, branch out, dude. Find some other shit to cover.
I can hear Kretosis recording a 19-hour response from here. Actual comment on that video. Well, I'm glad I've left an impression. If people are that fucking upset about my existence and my response, then I've done something right.
Let me know. The Midnight Messenger. Jennifer is taking care of her elderly mother who is critically ill. One night, she sees something on her mother's bedroom video monitor that gives her goosebumps.
Okay.
Did you hear it? In the middle of the night, a quiet little female voice seems to whisper, "Come," and the elderly woman seems to raise her hands and responds, "Okay."
This just seems exploitative.
It does. This seems really exploitative. Like, ugh. Especially if he says something like, "Oh, she died the next day" or something. I'm gonna be like, dude, holy shit. Like, you are no fucking tact whatsoever if that's what if this does.
I'm sorry, I zoned out. What?
I was saying, like, yeah, it would be very exploitative, especially if, like, he says, like, "Oh, and she died the next day" or something, and it's like,
oh yeah,
no fucking tact at all if he does that.
Using dying grandma for clout, yeah. It's like, that's one of the problems I've like long had a problem with these videos, is like, just when they exploit people, particularly children, and we don't really see it often with old people, but with old people like this, where it's like, oh hey, my child is scared, so I'm gonna play into their fear and be like, oh my god, there's a ghost, and record it and put it on the internet for views and clout. And this is like kind of the exact kind of thing. Poor old grandma is dying of fucking who knows what. I don't know if he said or not, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I still remember that one video we covered where, you know, someone hacked into a security camera system and was talking to it and trying to scare a child, and I, you know, for a while there we thought, oh my god, this is the parents scaring the shit out of their child for an internet video to get clout. But then it's only because Nuke mentioned towards the end of that clip that, like, oh, someone had hacked into it, and it wasn't the parents, it was someone else that they didn't know. And it's like, okay, because otherwise I was just gonna think, oh boy, like, that's not good. That's literally
that's
just
the thing is, I can imagine parents doing that.
Yeah, I can too.
There's a lot of shitty people out there.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people who use their kids for clout and shit and don't care about them, like, actually. So yeah, I can fully believe that they could do something like that, and I also believe that fucking Nuke will put it in a fucking top 10 video.
Only put fucking poor old dying grandma here.
Yep.
Like, I don't know when this video was recorded. This woman's probably gone.
I swear to God, if he says that she died the next day, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Like, I'm really gonna be like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's super fucked if that ends up happening. Let's see where it goes.
And again, we hear the quiet little voice clearly say, "Mama."
Okay.
Shut up.
The woman's daughter Jennifer says that she believes that this is the voice of her sister, who passed away in 2017. She believes that her sister is there to comfort their mom as she passes over to the other side.
Okay.
By the way, Jennifer's family has recently had a lot of bad news, with both her elderly father and mother sadly becoming critically ill. If you'd like to help them, you can check out their GoFundMe at this link, which you can also find down in the video description.
Okay, that's way
Scratching
better.
his sur-
Okay.
Yeah.
Still not great,
I-
but at least they're not dead, and at least he's like linking to their GoFundMe.
Yeah, like, this is just sick. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of fucked up, but it was made slightly better by having a GoFundMe to fund their healthcare.
Yeah.
But, like, I was genuinely afraid for a minute that Nuke was going to be like, and she passed away before morning came, or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought when he said, like...
away. She passed away 5 minutes later. It's like, oh no!
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. When he said, like, that they
You
kept
know?
getting bad news, I was, like, fully expecting him to be like, and she died, like, 2 days later or something, and I was just gonna be like, oh, fucking hell, dude.
I wasn't being hyperbolic. I thought he was gonna go like she died that night. I was gonna be like, oh my god, you cannot be serious. But still, it does seem like it feels wrong. But if they're at least using it to like help fund her healthcare, it's like, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Surface. Tara Rule says that as a child she lived in a haunted house. She says that as she grew up, she believes that some strange paranormal entity from the house attached itself to her.
I'm gonna tell you a ghost story. It's a true ghost story. And I believe that whatever it is has followed me here.
Tara says that she often finds all of the cabinets in her kitchen open. She also says that her cat sometimes seems spooked and will actually just hide for no reason.
Cats do that.
Yeah. Welcome to being a cat owner.
Yeah, cats like dark, cramped, small areas where they can feel safe. This is why like a lot of cat beds and like I guess structures you can buy for them have like little houses or like sort of enclosed with a hole in it they can enter through, you know?
Yeah.
This is why cats like fucking boxes.
But Tara says that lately, things in her house have started to get even spookier.
I'm on the phone with my stepdad today, right? He goes, who's there with you? And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, who's there with you? I was like, no one, why? And he's like, who's that guy talking? I'm like, I'm here completely alone. What do you mean? He's like, there's a man talking. Like, just as loud as you right now. And I was like, I don't hear anything. And then he said it stopped.
But it gets even weirder, because you see, recently scratches
It's just
have
her
started
trying
to
not to
form
get
on-
caught fucking with a man in her house. I don't hear anything, and she's like, shut the fuck up. He's like in the next room, like playing Xbox or something and be really loud, and she's just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, the guy that I'm hearing, he's saying like lots of slurs. Why did he just say the N-word like 7 times and say he's gonna fucking kill someone's mother? What do you mean? Like, what am I hearing?
I don't hear
He's playing
anything.
He's playing Call of Duty in the other room.
Yeah, exactly. He's playing Call of Duty in the other room and having a fucking moment. And the fucking dad's just hearing it, and she's just like, I don't hear anything at all. Meanwhile, in her head, she's just like, fuck, 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 fuck.
on Tara's windows, but not on the inside. Tara has noticed that there are now strange deep scratches on the outside of the windows of her apartment on the 2nd floor.
So bad news, there's new scratches. Again, these are on the outside of the windows, and I'm on the 2nd floor. You can tell me what you think it says. I don't know what it says, but it looks like it's like 4 letters maybe.
I mean, again, she could have done that. I mean, you can open the window, reach through, and smear shit on your window. It's not hard. Like,
or get a ladder.
Yeah, I don't even think
Like
she
there's-
needs to do that though. All she has to do is open
No,
the
I know.
window and stick her arm through.
No, I agree. I'm just saying there's multiple ways of doing this.
Yeah.
Also, I can't believe this happened on camera. This implies something's actually going to happen instead of like, oh, look at these things I found.
Yeah. Because why else would it be, I can't believe this happened on camera? Because it would be like, well, did you catch the scratches forming on camera then? Because otherwise this ain't going to make sense.
Yeah.
Again, this is on the outside of the window, you can see. Second floor. But I'll show you, these are definitely on the outside of the window, because I can wipe and wipe and wipe, and they're 100% on the outside. The only other like weird-ish thing to note
could have been a bird too. Could have hit the window.
I've been hearing like loud noises.
Oh my god, we're doing the cupboard shit opening. Oh my god, that reaction was so fake too. Jesus. Oh no, I'm gonna do the slow head turn and pan around like it's a movie. Shut up.
That's Jackie.
Yeah, the worst one I've seen of that was the fucking chalkboard in that one old house where it's like, oh, I'm picking up this thing, I'm slowly turning it around, and there's something spooky written on it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, fucking kill yourself, you fucking loser, you fucking piece of shit. Fake ass fucking lame video. The ghost stole her eyebrows. Give them back.
Oh my god, thank god.
Could also just be a pervert into women with no eyebrows.
Cree is mean? Yes.
Yes, we are both mean.
Okay. Oh, I paused it right as something was starting to happen. You want me to make, or sorry, you want to make me believe that this shit is real? Have all the cupboard doors fly open at the same time, all the drawers open all at the same time, and have shit fly out of them. Something that would be like extremely fucking difficult to fake.
Yeah, at least make the video interesting, you know? Like,
yeah. It's the thing we talked about before, how like, oh yeah, it's funny how the ghost is always willing to move stuff across the room, but never break anything. You never see a cup or a plate or a whole bunch of them get fucking broken.
Yeah. I don't like it when they
clean up.
I don't like it when they try to be too subtle, because one, I'm already gonna believe that it's fake, regardless, because you know, there's every single person who posts one of these videos to the internet has a motive to do it. Clout.
Yeah.
You're going to get clout one way or the other for posting it. So everyone has a reason, a motive for posting these videos. So if you post something that's like super subtle, where, oh, this one drawer opened up slowly, it's like, okay, well, I already think it's fake. I'm coming into this as a skeptic, because a lot of these tend to be fake. So at least if you're going to do that, if you're going to fake a ghost video, or, you know, if it's a real ghost video even, make it interesting. Have something interesting happen in the video so it doesn't just get lost in the sea of a million of these different types of videos where it's all just, oh, the cupboard slowly opened, oh, the door slightly opened by itself, oh, the drawer is, you know, slightly open. It's like, who fucking cares? This is so lame. This is so easy to fake. It's not even entertaining. At least make it entertaining. Make it spooky. Make it scary. Have something actually creepy happening that makes me go, oh shit, that actually got me. Do something.
You know what I like about that whole thing you just said, Pagan?
What?
Or even if it's a real ghost video, make it interesting. I imagine the ghost does something like there's a genuine ghost haunting, it does something subtle, and the camera guy is just like, no, you need to be less subtle. People won't believe me if you just move a piece of paper slightly across a table. I need you to start breaking shit. Fucking levitate stools to the ceiling or something.
Here's a $70,000 Ming Voss. Fucking smash it.
Oh my god, Jackie! I'm sorry, dude. You just scared the holy out of me.
As Tara is showing the new scratches that have formed on her windows, she actually manages to capture one of the kitchen cabinets opening all on its own. Understandably, she is a bit freaked out. To this day, Tara Rule still experiences strange activity in her apartment, and she found new scratches on her windows just days ago.
Me installing spring-loaded cupboard doors in the crackhead's apartment while she's out cold, so I can mess with her.
Make blood come up the pipes in the sink. Yeah. Do something. Make it
If you
interesting.
see something would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
I know he made this fucking clip like years ago and he just sticks it in every video, but it's funny, it's like, if you think you've got a clip for the top 5 and he hasn't made a top 5 in fucking forever.
Yeah.
You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5.
Well, he can't do top 5s anymore because he doesn't do it the way he used to, where like he would go into like the history and lore of a place and go over all the potential like ways that they could have faked it and stuff like that, where he could actually fill, you know, actual
20
content.
minutes.
Yeah. Now, you know, it's literally just these really short nothing burger things that there isn't even really anything to talk about. And he sure as shit ain't gonna go into the lore on a fucking TikTok video with no information behind it. So now he has to make them like top 10s, top 25s and shit like that, because a top 5 video would only be like, God, for him, probably only like 8 minutes, if that.
Yeah. Mods, Taco Bell bong her.
Tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. The other side. Brother and sister Josh and Crystal are doing a paranormal investigation at the notoriously haunted Hotel del Coronado in San Diego, California. The old hotel opened in 1888, and over the last 137 years, workers and visitors at the hotel claim to have witnessed multiple paranormal incidents and sightings. There are constant reports of lights flickering, televisions turning on and off, and things flying off shelves. Josh and Crystal see something in a...
This is my problem with places. We've talked about this before, but places that are considered
They have a vested
like
interest.
Yeah, places that are
in...
considered like well-known haunted spots will play into that for business. They want people to come and visit because, you know, people will be intrigued by, oh, let's go stay at the haunted hotel. So yeah, they have a vested interest in this stuff, and they will go out of their way to design things into the hotel itself to make it seem like it's haunted. Like, they will purposely add, like, flickering lights and TVs that turn on and off and things that move on the shelves and stuff like that. All of that stuff can be automated, and a lot of places do that. And I'm wondering if this is just another one of those situations where, especially since this is in California and it's a fairly well-known hotel, like, it's just, everything about this just screams corporate fucking fake hotel bullshit. Like, oh, come visit the haunted hotel, guys. You're guaranteed to have some sort of spooky happening here. It happens to everyone. And it's like, it's almost like it's automated.
Side room and try to catch it on film. It doesn't really work, but they do catch something even creepier.
It's okay. I can see you. Come to me. Are you a little boy?
I just imagine the fucking smiling friend fucking dude coming around at the screen, like running around the corner. It's okay, come here.
It's okay. Come here. It's okay.
Is that you or is that actually the video?
That was the video. That was not me. That was not me.
Oh my god.
I swear. I swear. I will rewind it. See?
Bruh. Why?
Must resist urge to make a joke.
I wonder how many scholars lived in this fucking hotel before they came in.
Why is it chirping? They're the wrong color.
You're the wrong color. Hold on, I gotta play that on my stream. Whoa there, buddy. The sky's the wrong color. You're the wrong color.
What?
You haven't seen that? Hold on, I'm gonna put this in the fucking thing then.
Oh no.
Okay, hold on. Remember this time.
8:57.
8:57. This might be loud. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Whoa, watch out. That sky's the wrong color.
Holy shit. Fuck.
San Diego hotel could be full of doctors and engineers.
No, I can't tell you why the hallway chirps, but I can measure it. I can predict the next and following chirp. I have a very good understanding of it, and that's good enough for me.
Pagan, you revealed the names, the secret names. Oh, I know. I'm just not calling it out because YouTube, but I wanted people to see the names.
Okay, we were at 8:57. Close enough.
It's okay.
Immediately.
Come here.
That was unintentional.
It's okay. I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it looks like it's going like back and forth. See a movie? See a movie?
Why don't you go in there and show us what's in there?
Come back.
It's
No,
gonna
you
be like
come
a
back.
fucking
Go straight,
bedpost
look
or
straight.
something.
Yeah.
Towards me? No. Turn towards me like you were earlier. Put your back towards me.
As Crystal attempts to talk to the spirit of a little boy that she believes haunts the room, suddenly Josh's camera captures the spooky, unexplained shadow of a little child that seems to run right past Crystal from the other side.
Earlier. Put your back towards me.
So did Josh and Crystal catch evidence of the supernatural at the old Hotel del Coronado? As always, you decide.
See, the shadow does kind of move with the environment. Like it changes in the door frame and on the other side of the door. It still seems like something could be faked, and it's really lame for like what they're supposed to be getting, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. This one is just one of those ones where it's like, okay.
Even if it's real, it's fucking lame as shit.
Yeah, they made a decent shadow. You know, it's like, okay, whatever. I don't...
Credit where it's due, they put in more effort than others in the shadow thing. They usually just have a PNG slide across the screen. But,
Yeah.
You know, this isn't that much better.
Yeah. It's marginally better than most of the other stuff we see from Nuke.
Gimme Shelter. YouTuber Tyson Pierce has a channel dedicated to travel, the outdoors, and basic survival in nature. But on one fateful day, all of his training is put to the ultimate test when something happens that is absolutely terrifying. Tyson is out in the middle of nowhere in Hawkesbury, Ontario, Canada, building what he calls a Viking turf house survival hut. Tagging along with him to help are his younger brother and his friend. The guys are about halfway through building the Viking hut when suddenly an urgent weather warning comes through on Tyson's phone.
Environment Canada has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Mobile coverage area, take cover immediately if threatening.
But he and the boys are in the middle of nowhere with no time to get out of there. Now, before I show this in accordance with YouTube rules, let me note that absolutely no one was hurt in this video. But this frightening scene is what happened.
The next scene is just a dude getting decapitated by a fucking tree limb.
They're in the middle of nowhere, but somehow a road sign flies through. With enough velocity, it just takes his head clean off.
Oh my god, are we actually going to get a video where he just straight up shows, like, a real
Something
thing?
real? No, there's no way. There has to be like a ghost or cryptid in there somewhere. There's going to be a did you see it? And there's going to be like a little gremlin in there.
I feel like it because it has been so long since he's done one of these. It has been at least 3 years since he's done one of these, like, oh, the real life can be scarier than the paranormal thing.
Je pense qu'il y a une tornade.
Non, oui,
On peut pas se sauver, c'est d'être là. Check. Check.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
Elle s'en vient, reste en dedans.
Non, non, non.
En dedans, en dedans.
Oh, yeah, it's the wonderful language of Canada.
En dedans. Reste en dessous. Tornado. Tornado. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low.
Oh, shit.
Stay. 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 Stay low.
Is it leaving?
No. Stay. 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 Oh, buddy. Stay. 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 Laissez-moi ball. Laissez-moi ball. Laissez-moi ball. Stay low. No, no, we're good. We're good. We're good.
No, we're dying. We're dying. We're dying.
No, stay.
Wow.
Bro.
You know what, though? If he's this concerned about their safety, why is he still recording?
Last moments, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I would. I'd still record.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Oh my god. Heist. Stay, Miguel.
Stay.
Every day.
Holy
Every day I hope that when my death is recorded and becomes a an entry on like one of those fucking top 15 disturbing things from around the internet.
Yeah.
Holy shit, French people.
C'est good, on est good.
Sir, 100%, sir.
Please, God, please.
God, s'il vous plaît. Oh my god, no.
Oh, suddenly now you believe in my existence. Die!
This disgusting language has tainted my ears. I must go clean them.
Stay low. Stay. Holy
the guy's really not helping with how much he's panicking too. Yeah. It's like, dude, chill the fuck out. Like, you literally just had one kid almost run out of the shelter and die. Like, Maybe calm down.
I'm just imagining like the kind of shit you would see in Smiling Friends or something where they're all freaking out in there. Then one of them does get up and just runs out and immediately gets fucking plastered by a full fucking tree and just turns into a red mist. Like literally, the second he steps outside, he just gets hit by something and turned into a red mist.
Are they good? Are they good? Are they good?
I do feel bad for the kids being like stuck with this retard that's making their panic even worse.
Yeah.
On est gay, guys. On est good. On est good. S'il vous plaît, s'il vous plaît, s'il vous plaît.
These kids are never gonna go in the woods again.
Now again, let me.
Fuck, man. Well, I mean, at least credit where it's due to Nuke for like including a real video for once.
Yeah, this is
Like,
great.
holy shit, man.
This is way better than what he normally does.
Yeah, this is better than like, oh look, there's a slight shadow moving on the wall. Is this paranormal activity or an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I'm
Me
farting
repeat
on
that-
my roommate's door. Did you see it?
Dude, that's so fucking funny that the fart sound gets fucking louder during Nuke's commentary.
Yeah. It like overtakes his voice so you can barely hear Nuke talking as he talks about like a ghost orb that was in the bottom left of the camera.
What's funny too is like the original fart is like 2 seconds long, but it goes for his entire commentary, which is like 10-15 seconds.
Yeah, the video just keeps going and gets louder and louder, so you can't even hear him anymore. Also, I don't know if they edited the fucking piece of dust in or if that was in the original video, and it's just like perfect for that because there was a piece of dust and he was like did you see it? A glowing ghost orb flies past the camera. And just the whole time the fart is getting louder and louder to where you can't even hear Nuke anymore. We gotta play that after. We have to play that after.
Yes. I hope Nuke has seen that clip. And regardless of what his content is now, I hope he found that clip amusing. I hope he enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, despite how shit his content has become, he does seem like he would have a good sense of humor to something like that, you know?
Yeah.
YouTube rules, none of these guys were hurt.
He must have
because
built a
of the
pretty good
amazing
shelter.
stability of
Yeah, the fact that this thing didn't like collapse or get blown, like the top didn't get ripped off or anything, it's like, yeah, he must have did a pretty good fucking job with that shelter.
Yeah, they saw a full uprooted tree just outside of the shelter, and yet the shelter was fine.
Yeah.
Tyson's shelter, everyone survived and made it out without a scrape. Tyson returns a few days after the storm to check out his shelter and the surrounding woods.
That's my cabin. 2 trees. 2. That's my cabin right there. That is insane. Oh, that's snap though. Snap. I need to clear the trees. That's snap there as well.
Yeah, I don't
The
think
trees around the shelter have been uprooted and blown to the ground, but the shelter is still there. The guys are even able to find their bikes buried under one of the downed trees.
Oh yes. Oh my god, no way. Our bikes are good. Wow.
Good spot. My bike.
Our bikes are good.
So Tyson's amazing nature shelter actually saved their lives. He considers it a blessing that they were all able to escape without injury.
Thank you.
The night visitor.
All right,
Actually, good
that
video.
One was pretty good.
Yeah, actually good video. I wish he'd put more stuff like that in. He used to do this fairly often. Like, usually every other video he did would have one of these, but he has not done that in a very long time.
Well, we haven't seen many of his more recent videos, so maybe it has become more common again, but I doubt.
Yeah.
Prior to our big hiatus from like 10 months ago, yeah, he wasn't doing stuff like that anymore.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see a return of that, and like an actually genuine, really good video. Like, we riff on it with jokes and stuff. That's what we do. That was genuinely a good video.
Yeah, it was.
In the city of Gwalior in India, something very strange has been happening. Multiple people have recorded CCTV footage of a strange woman wrapped head to toe in traditional Indian clothing who seems to roam the streets late at night, ringing random doorbells before just vanishing without a trace. It is said that animals react strangely to the woman, often running in fear. On one late night, a family in Gwalior records the woman walking down their street.
So, what? It's just an old woman. So what, the fucking animal left because it saw someone coming down the road? Boo-hoo.
Yeah, it's literally fucking nothing.
Yeah, this is literally nothing. She better turn into a fucking eagle or something and fly away, like... It's just a woman.
Bull in the alley runs away in fear as the woman approaches.
Yeah, because it's a fucking animal and it's being approached by a person.
Seems to
fuck off.
in a bizarre, inhuman way. Still, no one knows who the woman is.
It's a fucking
or why
camera
she
glitch, you
repeats
idiot.
this strange behavior night after night. Some residents of the town believe that she might be some sort of spirit, especially since police have been called multiple times to the scene. But when they arrive, the woman can never be found. Just
bruh.
Yeah, like it looks like the arm stretch thing. It looks visually interesting as far as like, oh shit, a creature did this weird arm thing, but then you realize, oh yeah, it's just a camera glitch. Shit like that happened.
Yeah, it's literally just a camera glitch. Like, this is
now if you had someone down on the ground recording with like a high quality camera and you saw that, then okay, that's a lot more believable.
Yeah.
With a shit ass fucking night recording camera, nah, fuck off.
Yeah. Security cameras especially are notorious for having really bad glitches like this, especially at like during night vision mode like this. It strains the system, and it can cause really weird visual glitches and stuff. I see it all the time. I have a screen right next to me right now that I am always looking over at with 4 security cameras, and they have night vision mode just like that. I see shit like that all the time. I've literally seen myself in recordings where like I've gone outside and like I've picked stuff up and thrown it, or like I've touched a pole or something as I was walking by, and it looks like my arm is stuck to it. Like I'll walk by and it'll take like a second for it to like register that, oh hey, I've moved away from the pole, so like part of me is still like almost looks like it's linked to the pole. It's just a fucking video glitch. These security cameras are notorious for that. This isn't paranormal whatsoever.
Yeah, believable story, Pagan. We all know you're a cryptid now.
I'm actually an eldritch being, thank you very much.
You're actually one of the Fresno Nightcrawlers.
well, you see, if I'm a real cryptid, then I have to be a Fresno Nightcrawler because those are the only real cryptids.
Right, yeah. I forgot about that.
I'm secretly just a pair of pants talking to you over the internet.
Outside your window. It's late one night when 3 brothers are asleep in their room.
Pagan, don't be alarmed. I have reason to believe that your arm is haunted.
Seems to be
my whole family's limbs are haunted. Oh my god. Oh, I've seen this video too.
Cree.
What was that, bro?
This one's more funny than
Nah, bro,
anything.
chill, bro. Hold it down. Bro, are you serious? That's a germ. Bro, it's coming from my finger. Bro, but it's hot. No germ. I don't care. No. No.
The boys have the fright of their life as they hear and see someone or something looking into their window, and they run from the room screaming. Unfortunately, the clip was posted without a source, so we just have to wonder what they saw.
Yeah, probably someone
And
fucking
even
with them.
scarier, we have to worry that these shaky bunk beds will someday come crashing down and crush that guy on the bottom bunk. Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen when I saw how much that was moving.
Yeah, I did too.
God damn, that is not good.
I like how you could hear the guy outside the window go, "Whoa!" like fucking Hank Hill and trying to scare them. It's like, yeah, it's clearly just some guy outside their window was probably walking by, heard these kids freaking out and was like, oh, I have to scare these little shits.
That boy ain't right.
Oh my god.
I kind of want Hank's whoa on the soundboard now.
Yeah. Whoa. The Fresno Nightcrawlers, when I chase them down, put them on and fart mightily.
This next video was sent in by hundreds of Nuke's Top 5 viewers, but unfortunately no one had a link to the original source. So the story goes that the owner's cat had recently passed away, but they believed that her ghost was haunting her old play cat tower. They claim they set up a camera and caught this spooky footage.
That better not be it. That better not just be it. What the hell was that?
I think that was the soundtrack.
No. It literally says, do you hear her crying? What?
What?
It's literally
What do you mean?
It's literally a person's voice. What do you mean? What a shit fucking clip. This is so bad. Bruh, come on.
Fuck you. Fuck you. It's... Are they taping over old recordings?
That's what it seems like.
Because that's just too much, man.
Now, I have no source on this video, and I'm certainly not saying it's a quote-unquote real video of a ghost cat, but it's definitely kinda creepy. And
Thank you for circling it, Nuke. I wouldn't have seen it without the circle. Maybe if you could throw in a couple red arrows, it might be even easier to see. But I definitely needed that circle to be able to see it. Thank you. I do appreciate it.
At least he's saying this one is like not real and it's just creepy, but still.
Yeah.
some animal lovers say that they actually find the video very comforting. But let me know what you think. Scary videos. So as
Oh, it's this again. Do we really want to do this?
We might as well.
usual, these are videos that were sent in that didn't really fit in the rest of the list. They're either a bit silly, a bit funny, or just kinda weird. So, Kaylee Shreve is working her shift at a Victoria's Secret store and she goes to take a restroom break. But things start to get very weird.
I swear to God, this hand dryer just turned on by itself. And that's how far, like, this is how far away I am from it. Turn on again if there's somebody here with me. I will shit on myself right I'm not even wiping my ass.
Now that was truly disturbing. And let's hope that one of Kaylee's coworkers had a wet wipe or something.
I will shit on myself right I'm not even wiping my ass.
Next up, TikToker
Bruh.
RCA is
Yeah, that's something I really needed to see. Thank you.
exploring an old abandoned house that is said to be haunted. He encounters something lurking in the decaying house that shocks him to his core.
Oh, I love this video.
What the f? Yo, what the f?
That's Vulture.
When I first saw this, I actually did get like slightly jump scared because I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, oh god, this is creepy. And then like I just see this thing come like around the corner and my brain couldn't process what it was at first. I was just like, oh my god. It's kind of like that one video I told you about where like the dude is exploring some old Russian village and he goes to walk into a building and a fucking cow just like walks around the corner and like my mind just interpreted it as like some sort of fucking demon walking towards. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, because like you're watching a spooky video, people are exploring abandoned places. You're like, okay, if something's there, it's gonna be a cryptid. It's gonna be a fucking the Jersey Devil or a Wendigo or a ghost or a fucking crackhead or something. You're not expecting like a cat or a bird. I thought it was going to be a cat when it's like, okay, this is the funny section of the video. So he's going to run into an animal. It's going to be like a cat or whatever. Mecha Canel in chat said it's a pheasant.
That is not a pheasant.
I thought it looked like a vulture.
Yeah, it's some sort of
I could be
buzzard.
wrong.
Yeah, it's some sort of carrion feeder for sure.
Bro, you already established that the Fresno Nightcrawler was the only real cryptid. Yeah, that's true.
So it's only a black vulture, but these birds usually feed off dead things. So what if there's something dead in that? No, there's probably not. There's probably nothing in there. Anyway, and finally, there's nothing worse.
Especially seeing something like that low to the ground and black slowly coming around.
Yeah, and that's exactly what like I saw too, and I was just like, what the fuck is that?
I'm still waiting for like the video where we see a real creature that just fucking skitters across the floor and up the wall and into the next room.
Yeah. I still remember that one thing where when we were watching these and he was in some sort of like underground part of like a factory or whatever. And I said, I'm just waiting for the moment when some like big ass fucking creature just comes lumbering out of one of these fucking rooms. Like it just grabs the wall and fucking comes around the corner and just like just starts walking towards you. Like, oh god.
Isn't that the same video where the dude was sitting on a thing and got yanked back? Like,
yep. Same video where the dude was sitting on like a tire or whatever and gets yanked back. Yep.
And knocked out for 10 minutes.
Yep. Same video.
That's still like one of the best ones we've seen.
Yep. Because it's just this big ass like fucking 400-pound dude.
Yeah. That's not someone you're going to be able to pull off of a tire sitting down that easily.
Yeah, and he just flies back and hits the fucking ground and then is just out for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. And, like, they show the sped up footage to show that, yeah, this wasn't fake. If this guy sat still, like, laid on the ground still for 10 straight minutes, that's some incredible patience. Especially for, like, cheap, haha, spooky video, you know?
Mm-hmm. Turkey vulture!
Remember that video of the guy getting scared by the beavers? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that really shitty one of, like, the kid in the forest. He's, like, hears something. He's like, is that a cow? And then there's a creature, like an obviously 3D model creature superimposed onto the scene. and he runs away screaming. It's like, why the fuck did you think there would be a cow in the goddamn forest?
Yeah. Laying on the ground for 10 minutes is fun. What do you mean? Is a fun time. What do you mean?
But yeah, he was like motionless that entire time.
Yeah, he was.
Did you see the video of the two dudes using a tech death whistle to scare away two dudes exploring an abandoned building? I haven't, but that sounds like fucking amazing. I've heard the sound of those things. That's the kind of thing where it's like, man, I would be so tempted to fuck with people if I had one of those.
Yeah, I've seen that video. It's fucking great.
This is my rape whistle. You just blow the Aztec death fucking.
Worse than when you rent a nice Airbnb and the owner decides to drop by to say hello. Especially if they drop by like this.
What the hell?
Yeah? Excuse me. Yeah.
You're the people that I let the house to, right?
Yeah.
You're here on holiday?
Yeah, who are you?
I own the house. I'm Richard.
What are you doing? What oven it, yeah? Is that a...
I was thinking about going and having a shower now.
Where's your trousers? Where's your trousers?
If it's not inconvenient right now, I'd like to use the bathroom.
Excuse me, we've rented this house from you.
Yeah, well, any problems?
No, there's no problems, mate. Just like...
With the house?
Well, yeah, I'm happy with the house, but like, what are you doing here?
I live here. Look.
Okay, but like, what are you doing, mate? Where's my privacy?
No.
So, hold a minute, yeah? Whilst we're sleeping, yeah? You're going out in the kitchen.
Yeah, well, I've got to put my dirty plates out there.
What, are you just in a jail in there? Where's your clothes gone? Where's your clothes?
They're in the washing machine.
Bruh.
Stuff in the washing machine. I hope you don't mind.
What the? But it's a bit weird. What's happening? What's happening here?
Look, this should be no problem.
Yeah.
I'm not going to interfere.
It's a huge fucking problem if they didn't know you were here.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. Like, this is a huge breach of privacy. Like, you could be stealing shit. You could be doing things. Like, oh, no. I would be deeply unsettled if I found out. I would want all of my money back, and I'd be leaving immediately.
Bro, this is just Smiling Friends. It does seem like a Smiling Friends clip.
It does kind of seem
in
like
live action.
Yeah.
What the fuck was he doing back there? Living, apparently.
Yeah, apparently he just stays back there while the tenants, like, rent the place.
Oh no, my house has been rented out. I need to go to my little cuck cave.
What the fuck, man?
Look, having a secret passageway behind a bookshelf is really fucking cool, but this is probably the worst implementation of it.
God, yeah, and why does he have a secret, like, door to this place? Like, why do you not just have a section of the house that is, like, that you stay in, and people know that you stay in that area, so, you know, there's not, like, a breach of privacy, and you still, like, have an area to live in, rather than having this weird, like, secret fucking room behind a bookshelf, and you don't even let the people know, like, who are renting here that you're still living here. That's fucked. Like, this just comes off as creepy. Like, this is the kind of thing where it's like, yeah, I would not be surprised to learn that this dude kidnaps and tortures people or something, you know?
Oh my god. I'm imagining, like, just the complete opposite scenario of, like, these dudes rent the house, and then instead of, like, being back in the hidden room already, he's just, like, sitting at the kitchen table eating dinner when they show up. They're like, whoa, what are you doing here? Oh, I'm the owner. What do you mean we rented this place. Why are you here? Oh, I'm eating dinner. Where else am I supposed to eat? You know?
Yeah.
Here with you.
Well, you're interfering with me now.
No. This is unfortunate.
Yeah, and as someone brings up in my chat, yeah, it doesn't help that the only thing he doesn't have on is his pants. Oh, I'm gonna go take a shower, but the rest of his clothes are still on, but not his pants. It's like, oh, dude, this just comes off as like perverted, like he jerks off to them or something when they're asleep.
Yeah, that is weird.
I do all this at night.
I think the no pants is the most disturbing part for me. So that's all for this week. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back again next time.
You know what? I'm glad we watched it for the bird at least. You know?
Yeah. All right. We have to get the fucking the video.
Do it.
Let me see if I can find it.
In the Jew tunnel, straight up yorking it. Bruh.
Fart on my roommate's door.
Hold on. Jesus. Yep, this is it.
Oh my god. So while you were looking for it, I was just browsing Twitter bored, and someone I follow made a post mocking, like quote tweeting someone mocking them. The person he quote tweeted and was mocking was Anissa Jamha, fucking iDubbbz' wife. It's okay to find me attractive and still hate me. I know it's confusing for some of you. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. And she just looks like a tatted up fucking crack whore.
Yeah, I've seen images of her, and yeah, let's just say that it was not worth it, iDubbbz. It was not worth it. You made the wrong decision.
Dude, I'm scrolling through the replies, and one of them is, for some reason, there's a horse inside of a store vomiting. At least Yoko Ono didn't pretend she was hot. Holy shit! The wall remains undefeated. Bro. You look like you do heroin in public bathrooms and live under a freeway in California while spending all your money on crack.
Damn. Hold on, let's watch this.
Fart on my roommate's door. Ha.
Did you see it? On the left side of the door frame, barely visible on camera, a white translucent metallic shape slowly creeps into frame. So, what do you think?
You can't even hear Nuke anymore.
I had to turn it back up because I turned it down earlier for that fucking other clip you posted.
You're the wrong color.
Implying
Holy
it needs to
shit.
hit the wall implies she was hot to begin with. Damn! Not wrong, though.
Oh no.
Posts like a femboy, looks like a femboy. I knew Ian was telling the truth, and it's him in the green suit jumping off the counter and saying, "I'm gay." Hey Grok, why are you showing me this trans prostitute?
Damn.
Holy shit, what's this trailer trash? Oh my god! Someone took a picture. I don't even know how to describe this. It's a picture of, it's an even fucking... Okay, yeah, it's the same room she's in, but it has the rat from fucking Ratatouille holding her camera, and her face is pasted over the rat. Bitch out here looking like a pot-bellied sewer rat going, "I know you want me." Holy shit. That was fucking funny as shit. I'm glad I checked Twitter while you were looking for the video. Do we want to call it here? We've been going for about 3 hours. And I am very hungry. I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, and I also want to do other stuff.
Alright.
Yeah, I think calling it here is a good place to stop.
Alright. $2 from Lord Bruticus. Thank you. Hello, furry goat man. Not a furry. What the fuck are we watching? We were watching spooky videos from Nuke, and they were fucking terrible for the most part, but he had a couple entries in there that weren't completely awful.
Yeah.
But, we're wrapping up the stream now. No, Cree, watch the Miniature Nerd video. Live reaction! We can't do that right now, but is that something you're interested in, Pagan? It's probably going to be a lot enough.
Like, you don't mean, like, right now?
No, not right now.
Okay. Maybe.
Alright. Let's wrap up, though. Thank you for coming out, everyone. It's very much appreciated. I'll be back tomorrow with something. Maybe more Fallout 76 to try and knock the timer down. Even though I know that's not going to happen, the timer's probably going to go up more, and I'm going to be condemned to this fucking utter hell for who knows how long. According to Heavenly Jester, until I 100% the game, which... that's lovely. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. Thank you for coming out. See you next time.
Yeah. And thank you for coming out, chat. I had a great time. And if you ever feel like donating to me, I have a donation link in the description. I finally remembered. Well, actually, I didn't remember to do it this stream. I had to edit it in during the stream because I forgot again. But it's there now. So you could do that if you feel like it. So, yeah. Thank you, and good night.
Escape. Delete.
I ended it